With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. Streams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran should have feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because his squad can't be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep will play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why and sheep are also cheap while DSP is chasing green. We're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. It's not in burp and leaning ban, it matters not if I fan their Shoutouts can't see if flowers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact and how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Sunday the 12th of March 2023. Before I even continue, I feel I must play the animation for Anders Pack because he gave us a super chat.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
So thank you very much to Anders Pack for a very early super chat where he says, grab yourself a deep fried beer, mate. I know the Scottish are notorious for deep frying absolutely fucking everything that ever existed, but I don't think we've ever deep fried beer. We certainly drank our fair share of it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if we've ever deep fried alcohol. We might have done actually, I'm not sure, you know what I mean, I need to fucking clue myself up on that. But yeah, thank you very much Anders Pack for the super chat, I do appreciate it. And yeah, Phil is live as you can see, and he's mainly talking to himself. He was actually a bit fussy because nobody responded to him when he said good morning at first. He said here, bright and early. He was kind of 5 minutes late, but he said he was bright and early. And then he says ... because no fucker responded to him. That's just Phil for you. And yeah, he's so damn tired apparently, he hopes the coffee kicks in soon. So Phil had a very busy Saturday. Whatever the fuck he was doing anyway, you know, so... I was able to enjoy my own thing. I kind of floated about here and there. I occasionally went to, I checked out Shinko's stream briefly. I checked out the Tractor Bream for a little bit. You know, I was all over the place. I was just enjoying the freedom that my Saturday afforded me, and I was also enjoying time not having to worry about DSP and the antics he was fucking doing to begin with. But it's fucking strange to be starting bingo an hour earlier than usual because for most of the world the clocks have not gone forward yet. For America though. And not yet, they've fucking died, they've gone forward, no clocks. So bizarre. And for me, it's just a strange fucking thing to be starting bingo this fucking early. And it's going to feel even stranger throughout the fucking week when I'm not long finished work and yet bingo's going to start soon. It's just it's a bit of a bizarre thing to fucking deal with. But it means it'll finish earlier as well and I've got more of the evening to myself, I guess. Phil is looking for 2 more members for his daily goal, as you can see. That being said, alive right now, they have Anne and Ludwig on as guests, and I would highly recommend checking them out and showing them some love. I'll link you in the stream if you guys want to kind of pop by and say hello to them and all that shit. I'm going to give out a quick like myself and not liking it, but there you go. And yeah, shout out to Anne and Ludwig, and just that being said in general, you know what I mean, always a fun bunch of guys, always a fun time had on their show, but obviously it kind of clashes as well a little bit with bingo, so I can never catch out the whole entirety of it, sadly. But yeah, I thought I'd kind of check Phil's metrics. Phil's metrics very quickly. I'm just touching this very, very quickly. Phil's metrics for the last, you know, just basically his most recent videos. His most successful video he's had within like the last, you know, 24 hours or so, or 48 hours. You could argue that the impromptu Q&A has had the most attention short term. 11 hours ago, 691 views. And compare that to the other fucking things he's fucking uploaded, you know, like the fucking old podcast, only 560 views, which was uploaded longer ago, and then the other fucking thing was even longer, more than a day ago. Hogwarts fucking almost 2 days ago. The Daily Crap from 2 days ago, fucking 747. But yeah, Phil's views aren't doing that fucking well as per usual. And I kind of thought to myself, what about DSP Reacts? DSP Reacts is kind of going for the same kind of thing, aside from that fucking Joker review. 2k views for that Joker review for Phil Burnell. He was a very happy chappy about that. No, this is not just 2k rounded up, no, this is literally about 2,000 odd views. It's not 2.1, it's not 2.2, it's not 2, no, it's just 2,000 odd views. As you can see here, YouTube does actually tell you if it's actually above 1,100 views. There's 1.1k views for a previous fucking React thing, for example. So yeah. Yeah, and I heard a lot of bad things about Phil's reacts from yesterday, and personally I'm glad I don't have anything to fucking do with it anymore and trying to cover that shit. I never actually cover the content anyway, I mean, meet the content, it's always a podcast I focus on, but I'm glad I didn't have to fucking worry about that shit or even fucking endure that shit. I fucking just pieced out from it, and I've heard Phil embarrass himself a couple of times with some of the things he said and did during that fucking event. So, there you go. And yeah, aside from that, Phil's... It should be either permanent now. Oh, Phil's bitching and moaning about fucking clocks as well. I'll tell you what, that could be a great fucking centre square. DST, Daylight Savings Time, I'm going to have that as a centre square today, right? I was going to make it snort, but Phil bitching and whining on his stream about, you know, Daylight Savings Time, I think is a great shout. So there we go. We need to spin the wheel first though. That's the very first thing we need to do is spin the wheel and determine what is a card. Well, what's the term?
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Anders Pack, for the super chat. It says here, buy a beer and shite to put around it. Deep fry the shite out of it, as any proper Scot would. Thank you very much indeed, Anders Pack. I cannot wait to get this YouTube money so I can enjoy a copious amount of alcohol. And I'll be thinking, oh, thank this little swig of alcohol is all courtesy of Anders Pack for that wee kind contribution from before. So cheers, Anders Pack, for that. And yeah, appreciate it. Now let's spin this bastard wheel and determine what is going to be the criteria for today's bingo card and what we pick. Spin, you bastard. Spin some more. Fucking hurry up and spin. Is it Phil saying oh? It's Phil saying oh. Fantastic. So, we need to pick a number, guys. The first number in chat I see between 1 and 187 will be the card I pick for today's bingo shenanigans. No pressure, but whoever picks it, I'm expecting you to fucking pick a good one that will win. So, no pressure on you whatsoever. Brian Arts was the first number in chat I saw, which was 83. We're going to the 83rd bingo card, which has O in it. The 83rd bingo card will be the 84th result, of course. It is a card on the left hand side. Here we go. So Phil has to say new games, by the way, percent, UC and likes. Then him giving a good old turbo nose, and he goes, no. Him pointing at the camera. Him saying interactive, him saying is what it is, and him saying hate to say. Clyde Dale's upset because he was waiting for the trick number. Sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. That's the trick. Sometimes I keep people on their toes, and sometimes I'll just say, well, give me a fucking number right fucking now or else. So yeah. It keeps people on their fucking toes and it keeps people from... Yeah, I just keep you guys thinking over and over again. So the third row is Phil doing a leaning ban, him saying people saying, him mentioning Daylight Savings Time, him saying oh, and him saying disgusting. The fourth row is Phil saying fuck, friend, him messing with his phone, him smacking his lips, and him pig explaining something. You know when it fucking takes a long time to fucking explain something that's quite simple. The final row is Phil touching his ear. He can either be having a finger in the ear or just scratching his ear or whatever. Him pointing at a text on the screen. Him saying in fact. Him giving a years ago story. And him saying wow. That is the full card for today's bingo shenanigans. Thank you very much for that indeed. And D-Dog says, I guess I need Dutch over Mario Brothers to send you beer care package. I don't. Beer care packages are not a necessity for me. I heard that fucking the Dutch Brothers struck again and gave Phil gin and a Street Fighter cookbook. The same Street Fighter cookbook that he has mocked relentlessly, time and time again. And now he's fucking pretending he's fucking happy he's got it when he's mocked the fucking thing before. That's some disingenuous motherfucker, right? That's what I'm saying. Phil pretending to fucking appreciate the fucking cookbook in the Street Fighter cookbook when he has mocked the crap out of that. So yeah. I don't actually think he's more thankful for a gin, of course, you know what I mean? That's the fucking main prize, I'm getting fucking gin after he's Denhead Brothers. But nah, he doesn't give a shit about the cookbook, I can tell you that right fucking now. So, the card has been fucking saved, thank fuck for that. So let me close that, let me go here, and we're waiting for Phil to go live, probably, actually we need to go hit live, just to make sure we're not too far behind. Yes, he used the restroom, and then we'll get started. He's barely awake. We're dealing with a very sleepy Phil today, apparently. If I can go. Anyway, I am going to get all set up now. I'm going to go through the rules with you guys, just in case it's someone new. If people are new to the stream, first of all, welcome. Second of all, I hope you enjoy yourselves. How does DSP Bingo work? So when you get 25 out of 25 on the bingo card, if we get 25 out of 25, one of you guys can win a prize. And there's other things we can do to try and help us win that prize. If we get 25 snorts from Phil during the podcast, that is going to be a free space. If we get 10 burps from Phil, that is also a free space. If Phil gets 100 likes and blows bubbles before recording for gameplay for YouTube, that is also a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this very stream, that is also going to be a free space. So plenty of chances to get free spaces to try and help us on our way to 25 out of 25 on this bingo card that you see before you. I'm going to turn the music up. You guys can enjoy some quality Meerkat music while we wait for Phil to go properly live. So thank you very much again for listening to it ramble on and helping me pick a card. And yeah, DST is daylight savings time. So yeah, daylight savings time. Just to make sure it's perfectly clear. I felt it was easier just to type DST than type in the whole fucking thing. But yeah, DST daylight savings time. Phil will definitely bitch and whine and moan about it because this is his first stream. This is his very first stream since he had to change the clocks. But the rest of the world didn't have to change their clocks. So Phil is, to the rest of the world, an hour earlier than usual. So he will bitch and moan about it. Anyway, I'm going to play Meerkat's music. You can turn it up and all. You guys can enjoy the music. I'm going to make sure my dinner's not fucking burning. As I'm saying, it's an hour earlier than usual. So I'm still trying to get my dinner sorted and all that shit, So yeah, enjoy the music, guys, and I'll be back very soon.
WWE game plays like Candy Crush, moving gems around, breaking colored gems. I love it. Again, it's pay to win. The more money you sink into it, the more characters you can summon, the higher chance you'll get the better characters, etc., etc. All right, got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on stream. Gotcha. Got me that gotcha. Thanks for the money, dummies. Supercar. That was a mobile game I played like 5-6 years ago. A lot. For about a year, I played it pretty hardcore. All right, even at that point, that was before everything kind of fell apart with YouTube and everything. I was putting a little bit of money into it. I was playing for the top cards. I was playing the shit out of that game, okay? After about a year, they launched what they called Season 2, which reset all the cards in the game and made all your progress essentially worthless. And I said, this game fucking sucks. What a complete waste of time that this was, all right? Today, some shithead hater will take something that I say out of context, and a ton of morons will watch that video. So within a day or two, that video will get like 5,000 views. While my daily gameplay videos each are getting, what, like 1,000 views, if that? Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not? YouTube doesn't care. Illegal, immoral, harmful, fucking toxic. This is insane. This is fucking toxic. Cuck life. It became a meme, right? The meme was to hate on me. Were there legitimate reasons? At first, there were. But over the years, are you shitting me how I've changed, like how different I am now? There is nothing fucking legitimate you could do. With the shit these people say and do, the insane amounts of slander and defamation about me that's just untrue on the internet. There's no way I could ever, in any capacity, legally or otherwise, there's no way I could even dispute 99% of the shit they say because of the insane amount of it that they say. Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not? YouTube doesn't care. Illegal, immoral, harmful, fucking toxic. This is insane. This is fucking toxic. Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not? YouTube doesn't care. Illegal, immoral, harmful, fucking toxic. This is insane. This is fucking toxic. Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not?
Because I just want you guys to understand that means the world to me when I get a message like that. Like, it's been tough. My life has been tough over the last decade. It has. And when I read a message like that, I'm sorry that I'm tearing up like a baby. But when I read a message like that, it makes me feel like it was worth it. Like all the shit that happened to me and all the stress and the mental shit that I go through on a daily basis, sometimes, that it's worth it because there's people out there who got something out of all of this. You know, it wasn't just some dickhead in front of a camera, you know, doing stupid videos. That it actually meant something to people, and that means the world to me. That there's people out there that, you know, for a decade, that they've been watching me and they've been following me and they've been watching my life evolve and how I become a better person. You know.
They completely soaked the sandwich in sauce.
Yo! Meerkat what?
Yo! Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level burger.
That's robust.
Safe to swallow, juicy, tangy, moist cheeseburger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy zip, swirl, moist
burger.
Yummy and robust. Yo! I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. So I'm gonna eat this burger live with you today and share what I think about it. I'm sure people are gonna be asking me questions about it. Yo! Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level, timed release of flavors. Burger.
That's robust.
Juicy, tangy, moist burger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy, swirl, moist
Burger.
Yo! Gow, 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 gow. Cheeseburger. My hand is completely covered in sauce.
Oh, brothers, brother, brother.
But I'm telling you, I did spend money on mobile games in the past. I admit it. That's how I know how addictive they can be. That's how I know how bad they are for people to
This is a great fucking song as well, but I'm going to have to turn it down because Phil's beginning his fucking shitey podcast now. Oh, drat. Oh well, brother. Phil is beginning the show right fucking now, so... Quick summary, tag me in chat in case I miss anything in the card. I don't try and miss things in the card, I just do sometimes because I am a stupid bastard. If I get 25 out of 25 in the card, it means a free fucking space. Reminder that DST, for people who just joined, means Daylight Savings Time. Phil was probably going to bitch and whine and moan about the fucking clocks going forward for him. Boo fucking who. And yeah, 25 snorts, free space, 10 bucks, free space. 100 likes here or there, also a free fucking space. Fingers crossed, here we fucking go. And yeah, DSP's a wee little bitch.
Good morning, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast, where we're busy being half asleep. Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, today, in the United States of America, is the beginning of Daylight Saving Time. It's awful. Absolutely awful. Oh my God, I'm serious. Just the 1 hour that you lose of sleep, I mean, I'm getting older, all right, and the older I get, I need my sleep. You have to understand that when you start getting older, your body just wants to be asleep all the time. Like, since I've been getting older, now when I eat like dinner, my big meal of the day, I'll sit down on the couch with Kat after dinner. And all of a sudden, it'll hit me. As soon as that food hits my stomach, it's like, oh, they called it the itis, right? Oh, I'm so tired all of a sudden. I can barely keep my eyes open. I'm so tired. And, you know, it basically takes its toll on you. The older you get, your body wants more rest. How do you think this degenerating, decrepit frame of a body feels now that I've lost an hour of sleep because daylight saving time took effect overnight? Just how do you think it feels? Like, on a normal day, I feel like you know, a bloated, floating, turd. Today, I feel like roadkill, right? It's like, oh my God, terrible. It's awful. Now, of course, I tend to exaggerate, but daylight saving time is bullshit. There is absolutely no reason why we still need to have it in the United States of America. It serves zero purpose. Nothing legal, nothing useful, nothing moral. It just exists because it was a law put into place around the 1900s, early 1900s. And essentially, its use has been phased out. Really, realistically. I mean, just take a look. Is it any brighter out there because I'm awake an hour earlier? No. Does it affect me in any beneficial way? No. In fact, we have less people on today's podcast, even though for the last several days I've been emphasizing on my streams, in my videos, and in my schedule that I post up every day, hey everyone, warning, daylight saving time starts in the United States on Sunday. You got to be there an hour earlier. You're going to miss out. Undoubtedly, what ends up happening is every single time that this happens in the clock.
Guys, I am going to have to, like, basically have this play on autopilot. I need to sort my dinner out. I've got to, like, still, like, make some of the damn thing. I'm going to let this play on. Guys, can you please keep track of any snorts, burps, and anything in the card? I should be back in, like, 5-10 minutes max. But I don't want to just pause it for 10 minutes or fucking 5-10 minutes and have nothing happen. So I'm going to let it keep going. But you guys need to, like, pay attention for me. I know you guys do it anyway, and you guys are so fucking invaluable for it. But I'm going to be, like, away for, like, at least 5 minutes. So fingers crossed. Hopefully you guys won't miss anything. I'm trusting you guys. Don't try and trick me either, because that would be just cruel. Just don't, oh, I said everything when you were away. Yeah, everything was said. I feel it's already. Nah. Yeah, I knew some of you had fucking planned that already. Yeah, no. Anyway, back in 5 minutes.
Shift, people are not on time. So right now we have 180 people. Normally when I start the podcast, we'd have like 200 to 300. We're down like 50 to 100 people. They'll show up, but they'll show up late. What can you do? It's stupid. It's asinine. Our government in the United States is so inept at what they do. They literally can't just sit there and say, let's turn off this worthless law that has absolutely no viable purpose for our populace whatsoever. It's literally a win-win for everyone involved, and they're too fucking inept to do it. I rant about this every single year, and until they actually abolish daylight saving time, I will continue to rant about it, because they are one of the biggest living jokes of any governmental body on the planet, that they can't do something this simple. Okay? It's bad enough they can't do anything big to help the populace, but this is like one of the worst. This is an easy fix. Okay? So anyway, to those of you who are here live, welcome, and thanks for listening, and thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. But we're not going to have everyone today until later. I guarantee you in about an hour's time, watch this, around noonish, all of a sudden we're going to see a spike in viewers. People are going to be like, Phil's already talking? What's going on? I guarantee it's going to happen. It happens every single year. Okay? Anyway. I'm tired. Like I said, like, it's not like I magically fell asleep an hour earlier. In fact, quite the opposite. You know, when you know that you're going to lose that hour of sleep because your clocks are changing, you tend to get like anxiety almost about it. Like, you know, I'm not going to be able to, I'm going to be tired tomorrow. And then you can't sleep. So I'm not even kidding you. On a night when it would have benefited me to fall asleep earlier, I actually couldn't fall asleep and I stayed up later. Tossing and turning and everything, right? It's really annoying. So, excuse me. Thank you all for those who are here live. We got a interesting show today. We actually have a few things to talk about today. In regards to, obviously, the continuation and the future of Wolong Fallen Dynasty as a playthrough, because now I have a lot more information about the game that I'd like to share with you all. Also, I'd like to talk a little bit about how yesterday went with the DSP versus the Internet stream, and interesting ideas for the future of that show. Okay? I think actually some of the ideas I'm having may actually let that show get a little more interesting and be a little better. Okay? Moving forward. And we got a lot going on this week. We do. There's a lot going on this week. It's an exciting week coming up. So we'll talk about that. All right. Not really much game news today. I've been following along trying to see game news. You know, I guess the biggest piece of game news today is that the Last of Us television series ends tonight on HBO Max. It's the final episode. Yes, I will be watching that. Yes, I will be reviewing that and doing a series summary and overall review on DSP Reacts tomorrow because I have to watch it tonight, and that's not going to be till after all my streams are done. So that review will come out tomorrow over there, okay? Also, check this out. If you haven't yet, ladies and gentlemen, right now here on DSP Gaming, this morning, about 1 hour ago, I posted up a YouTube short, okay? And the YouTube short is a funny moment from Oblivion, my Oblivion playthrough that's been ongoing, okay? And this short is doing incredibly well. In fact, for some reason, it appears the views have frozen on it, which doesn't even make sense. I don't know, because I'm taking a look. This may end up being one of my most popular YouTube shorts in ages, okay? I'm taking a look at it right now, and according to my YouTube app, not YouTube's page that you guys can see publicly, according to my YouTube app, this YouTube short has, listen to this, 2,200 views and climbing, okay? But for some reason, I'm taking a look at my page, it says it only has 1,600. So, I'm not actually sure why that is. I don't know if YouTube's front-facing comments don't update as well as the comments in the app. I really don't know. I don't get it. But it's doing incredibly well. For a short that I literally just uploaded, it's got more views than most of my other shorts over the last several weeks. What is the short? It is me having frustrations with the lockpicking in Oblivion, which quite frankly is the hardest thing in the game for me. Like, you know, when I started playing it, I didn't even understand it. I was staring at it like, what is this? This lockpicking. You know, I'm used to the lockpicking in future, or, well, I guess in Bethesda games that came after Oblivion. You know, it's a lock and you're twisting either a lockpick or a bobby pin or something to try to get, you know, the thing open. And it's very frustrating. And the other night actually was one of the longest strings of gameplay where I had the lockpick, like, no exaggeration, like 20 to 30 locks in 1 hour because we were in this mission for the Thieves Guild where you had to break into an underground area, a secret passage leading to a tower through this cave system, and every single door, chest, everything there was locked. And I was like, oh my God, this is so frustrating. And it freaked me out. You know, I was pissed off. I was swearing, ranting, crying. I cried. For sure, I cried like a little sissy. And then finally at the end, I said, I swear to you, if that door is locked in front of me, I'm going to punch my TV, and it was locked. So I ran up and I did a running, spinning lariat punch to my television. And now I have to get a new one because it's broken. Well, luckily for me, I did have some restraint. I did not punch the television because it is my newer Sony TV that I bought back in the fall when my old TV died. It would be really bad if I did destroy my TV live on stream because I need it. So I didn't. But man, it was so frustrating. And let me tell you, it was a rough night. Let's put it that way. Okay? So this short is basically a montage of that. And people really like the short, I guess, which is amazing. But the question is it if it's only an hour, it's got 2,000 views and it's climbing exponentially. Like if it says it was at 1,600, but then I check my app and it says 2,200 and it's still climbing. Is it hitting the algorithm? Is it not? Is it just catching on with my viewer base? Is it not? Because it's weird. I released a Like a Dragon Ishin short the other day that had pretty good editing and everything in it, music and everything. It was funny. And that one, as of today, okay, only has 974 views. And that's been live for days. And it's a really good one in my opinion. If you didn't see that if you didn't see that Like a Dragon Ishin short, I strongly recommend you give it a look. I feel like a lot of people overlooked it because I think it's a really good short. It's well edited and it's pretty funny for what it is. But I don't want to spoil it because I tell you what it is, it's going to spoil the funny surprise of it. But yeah, like I hope these shorts take off. I've been doing them consistently for months now, and quite frankly, ever since I decided, I'll consistently start doing them, not a single one has hit the YouTube algorithm. Usually they bring in around 1,000 to 2,000 views each, which is fine for the channel. You know, it adds some extra engagement to the channel and everything, but it's not helping at all. It's really, I'm making nothing on them. They're not exposing this channel to any outside viewers or anything like that. So again, the question is, what makes them hit the algorithm? I have absolutely no idea at all. You could literally pump these things out every day and really nothing comes of it. And then all of a sudden you'll pump out one randomly and it'll hit the algorithm and get tons of views. It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'll continue to do it. I really like this short. If you didn't see it yet, it's the Lockpicking is the True Final Boss of Oblivion short. It's live, only for about an hour now. Give it a look. Obviously, if you like it, please give it a like, leave a comment on it, you know, share it, and we'll see if it gets any traction for the channel, okay? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today is Sunday, the 12th of March, 2023. Yes, it is daylight saving time, and ladies and gentlemen, today is my one and only stream of the day. I'm only streaming once today. Why only one stream today when normally I do two? Well, number one, I gotta film the private react videos for patrons this month. I think this month I have at least 2 to 3 I need to do, which is gonna be, you know, between an hour and a half and 2 hours of work. But in addition, I need to continue doing work on my taxes and stuff. And because of that, I said, you know what? Any extra time I have tonight, after filming these private reacts and uploading them, I'll sit down and I'll work on my taxes and try to get a little bit of extra work done. Likely, I'm still going to need like one more night to do my tax work and finish it up and have it all done. So I'll do some tonight and probably maybe even next week. I need one more session of, working on that to finish it up. So it is what it is. It's frustrating. I don't like having to take time off of work for doing it, but what can you do? It has to be done. It's something you got to do once a year, and yeah, it sucks. Especially when you're self-employed, it's even more annoying. It's super duper annoying running your own business and having to do these taxes. So that's why I'm not here tonight. So literally, there's only one stream today. What's it going to be? It's right now the Level 1 podcast. Well, duh. And then tonight, or afterward, I should say, not tonight, Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Oh. Well, at this point, I don't think it's any secret. I don't like Wolong. All right, I do feel like it's weaker than both Neo 1 and 2, which are made by the same people. I do feel like it's an unpolished, wonky mess of a game. I feel like the camera's bad. The pop-in is absolutely terrible. The AI is bad. All right? The overall game mechanics aren't that good. The game is tedious as hell. Suffers from bad level design. Washed out colors. I mean, I can keep going on and on and on here about all the things that I feel aren't very good about Wolong. And I told you guys. I really felt like I didn't want to keep going. I just don't like it. But basically, you guys rallied. And last stream, I got great attendance, great engagement, and great support. And people during that stream said, no, Phil, we want to see you keep playing Wolong. You don't play difficult games like this often. It's rare when you do, and we want to see you continue to do it. And I said, well, here's the deal. Here's the agreement we're going to come to then. I'm publicly telling you I don't like this game. I'm being transparent with you. I don't like Wolong. I would rather play something else. But if I have a big chunk of my viewer base that still want to see this playthrough continue, that are going to show up, engage, and support with the playthrough, then I'm willing to tough through it as long as we have that agreement. Now, here's what I've learned since the last time I played. Last time around, I beat the Lu Bu stage, which is stage 7, and then I beat the next stage after that, which is stage 8. Apparently, the game has 16 story-based stages. Okay, 16. But the game also has side content. Now, the side content is incredibly similar to the side content that was present in Neo, meaning for the most part, it's just stage redos. You know, reapplying to a stage with different enemies, different layouts, different bosses, but it's redoing chunks of the same levels you've already beaten for the story. Apparently, there are a couple exceptions to that, where there are some unique stages, but for the most part, the side content is a monotonous, repetitive, time-consuming, and time-wasting grind. All right? However, a lot of people are saying that sadly, if I don't grind in these side content stages, that once I get near the end of the game, it will be impossible to beat. I will be under...
Okay, I'm back. I am back. What did I miss? Here we go. What have I missed? So, okay, let's just go through this. People saying it is what it is. Okay, so people saying it is what it is. Okay, hold on, what else? Thank you, I'm back. Yeah, so yeah, gorgeous snort, 1,000 snorts. Why are people saying 3B, 15S? Or 3 burps, 15 snorts? Are you serious with the snorts? Are you serious about those snorts? There's already 15 of them already. How long was I gone? And 3 burps. Okay, hold on. He's been snorting a ton. Okay, right. Okay, any other things on the card? So he said likes. Okay, good stuff. Likes. So the 3 things I missed on the card were people saying it is what it is and likes. Flytail says he said every racial slaughter was wild. Racism is not on today's card. There we fucking go. But so cool. So there's nothing else I've missed on the card essentially. The 3 things were people saying it is what it is and the likes, and that's all good. And then obviously all the snorts and all the burps, whatever. Cool. Thank you very much, guys. I am back with my dinner, and yeah, I'm about to start eating it now. So I had to like fucking mash the potatoes, not shit, and get all prepared. You know how it fucking goes. Time zones are a bastard. Well, starting an hour earlier than usual is so fucking weird for me, just because I'm still eating fucking something dinner. But there we fucking go. Thank you, guys. Let's continue.
Level for the end of the game, and so I very well could keep playing with the story and persevering for now. But once I get to like maybe the last 4 stages of the game, I'm going to have a major problem trying to make advancement. So not only are you telling me, okay, I'm halfway through the story, but now you're telling me, oh, I have to take time away from just beating the story to waste time in repetitive, grindy side missions.
So I'm being told by War Dogs I would rewind to just before he starts about Wolong. I don't know when that is. Like, I can...
Story-based stages.
Is this the... Hold on.
Mess of a game. Especially when you're self-employed, it's even more annoying. It's super duper annoying running your own business and having to do these taxes, so.
And okay, we've had that snort already, I guess. Okay, cool. Fuck it. So this looks like he's easy way to start talking about the game now.
So, that's why I'm not here tonight. So literally there's only one stream today. What's it gonna be? It's right now the Level 1 podcast. Well, duh. And then tonight, or afterward I should say, not tonight, Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Oh. Well, at this point, I don't think it's any secret. I don't like Wolong. Alright? I do feel like it's weaker than both Neo 1 and 2, which are made by the same people. I do feel like it's an unpolished, wonky mess of a game. I feel like the camera's bad. The pop-in is absolutely terrible. The AI is bad. Alright? The overall game mechanics aren't that good. The game is tedious as hell. Suffers from bad level design. Washed out colors. I mean, I can keep going on and on and on here about all the things that I feel aren't very good about Wolong. And I told you guys. I really felt like I didn't want to keep going. I just don't like it. But basically, you guys rallied. And last stream, I got great attendance, great engagement, and great support. And people during that stream said, no, Phil, we want to see you keep playing Wolong. You don't play difficult games like this often. It's rare when you do, and we want to see you continue to do it. And I said, well, here's the deal. Here's the agreement we're going to come to then. I'm publicly telling you I don't like this game. I'm being transparent with you. I don't like Wolong. I would rather play something else. But if I have a big chunk of my viewer base that still want to see this playthrough continue, that are going to show up, engage, and support with the playthrough, then I'm willing to tough through it as long as we have that agreement. Now, here's what I've learned since the last time I played. Last time around, I beat the Lu Bu stage, which is stage 7, and then I beat the next stage after that, which is stage 8. Apparently, the game has 16 story-based stages. Okay, 16. But the game also has side content. Now, the side content is incredibly similar to the side content that was present in Neo, meaning for the most part, It's just stage redos. You know, reapplying to a stage with different enemies, different layouts, different bosses, but it's redoing chunks of the same levels you've already beaten for the story. Apparently, there are a couple exceptions to that, where there are some unique stages, but for the most part, the side content is a monotonous, repetitive, time-consuming, and time-wasting grind. All right? However, a lot of people are saying that sadly, if I don't grind in these side content stages, that once I get near the end of the game, it will be impossible to beat. I will be under-leveled for the end of the game. And so I very well could keep playing with the story and persevering for now, but once I get to like maybe the last 4 stages of the game, I'm going to have a major problem trying to make advancement. So not only are you telling me, okay, I'm halfway through the story, but now you're telling me, oh, I have to take time away from just beating the story to waste time in repetitive, grindy side missions. That's terrible game design. It's literally awful game design. You should only be required to do the side missions if you like the game and you want to get extra gameplay out of it. It shouldn't be required to do side content to beat the main game. You understand? That's why it's called side content, because you do it on the side if you optionally want to. It's extra. It's in addition to. It's not required. If it's required, then technically it's not side content. That's bad game design in 2023. But no shit, this game is full of bad game design in 2023. That's kind of the point that I've been making about this game all along. You understand? So, today, this is my one and only gameplay stream. I hope people will show up. I hope people will engage. And I do hope people will support this stream. I'm making this incredibly transparent. I don't like the game. If it doesn't happen today, if we get low attendance, low support, low engagement, I'm done with this game, and we're moving on to something better. Whether that be Metroid Prime Remastered, whether that be going back to Elden Ring and starting up my New Game Plus run, whether it be me sitting on my toilet scratching my ass for 2 hours at a time, I don't care. Seriously, I would probably enjoy that better. All right? So, let's see what happens today. This, again, is basically a make or break style stream. Sorry, and I'll be like, oh, Phil's putting the game on the chopping block. Now, normally I'd be like, oh, that's over dramatic. No, that's not over dramatic. I don't like this game. So, yeah, if it doesn't do well today, I'm done with it. I'm just being as transparent as I could possibly be so no one can be like, see, I didn't know. No, you knew. Because I told you. Many, many times I told you I don't like this game. It's a wonky-ass game. Thank God I didn't buy it. If I had bought this game, I'd probably be very pissed off. So I'm very glad I didn't buy it. Okay?
So to me, I just had to fucking finish chewing my fucking food there because I'm still eating dinner. To me, he is basically openly, flat out admitting that he is doing this for the money. He's simply just fucking admitting flat out to his audience, I'm not doing this because I like the fucking thing. I'm doing this for a fucking paycheck. Never mind what his fucking audience. No, he is basically just flat out admitting to his audience right fucking now, I'm in this for the fucking money. Does he not fucking understand how bad this makes him look? Just be honest, Phil. Just be fucking honest. Say, I don't like this fucking game, I'm not going to fucking play it anymore. But he's saying, I'm going to keep going. The fact that he's saying, I'm going to keep doing it. As long as you fucking morons keep giving me fucking money, I'll keep fucking doing it. He has to, by the way, anything on the bingo card has to, if it's just a word on its own, Phil has to say it. New games, Phil has to say it. By the way, has to say it. I think Phil actually said new game, didn't he? New Game Plus. You're talking about Elden Ring. Yeah, I think we can actually tick off new games because Phil actually mentioned New Game Plus of Elden Ring. But these things where, you know, it has, by the way, percent, juicy, anything which is just a word on its own, Phil has to say it. If it's got an asterisk around it, Phil, it's basically like an action thing. So there you go. Phil has to say disgusting. Phil has to say wow, hate to say, and so on. Friend, fuck, no shit.
So, let's see how it goes, alright? Let's see how it goes. And, you know, based on today's performance, we'll see what happens, okay? There you go. Alrighty then. So like I already said, no late stream tonight, alright? And that sucks, I know, but it's life. When I come back tomorrow on Monday, it's a nice, chill, relaxing day, which I'm going to need after Wolong today. Tomorrow's going to be Hogwarts Legacy on the first stream. And the good news is we are in the finale of the 3rd season, and we're heading into the 4th and final season of the game. We have one major side quest to do. Once that's done, then we do the 3rd trial, which are the big story elements of the game. Once the 3rd trial is done, we move into the 4th and final season. Okay? The 4th and final season of the game, which is essentially the finale story arc. So that'll be interesting to see how it pans out tomorrow. And, you know, Hogwarts has been a great playthrough. Thanks to those who are still following it along here over a month and 40 hours later. We are definitely in the end game. Tomorrow night will be the continuation of Like a Dragon Ishin. That's been a great playthrough as well. A chill late night one. I really enjoyed chilling with you guys when we play it. Great interaction. Great fun. Just like a Yakuza game. Enjoying it like crazy. And I can't wait to play more of it tomorrow night. Okay, then for my final streaming day of the week, Tuesday, I say that, but it's consecutive. I am going to be here Thursday and on, but Wednesday's my day off. The first stream's up in the air. If Wolong goes well today, then I'll continue with Wolong on Tuesday. If Wolong goes horribly today, then we're retiring the damn game, and we're moving on, and we're either going to do Metroid Prime Remastered or Elden Ring. We'll see what happens today, and this will determine what we do on Tuesday's main stream. And then the late stream on Tuesday night will be Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And that's my consecutive streaming week. I'll be off on Wednesday. Now, let us now switch our efforts over to DSP Reacts. Because I have a few interesting things to talk about regarding DSP Reacts this morning. First of all, what is the actual schedule for the week? Well, yesterday we did DSP versus the Internet, which is my weekly stream where I react to all kinds of video clips that the members over there nominated. We once again hit a record high number of members. I think we're at 77 now, which is amazing. That's the most we've ever had over there. Thank you so very much. And also thanks to those who attended the stream yesterday. It went well. Support was great. You know, everything went well, okay? So the way that show works is that 2 episodes released yesterday, each one being around 25 minutes long. And then each day moving forward will be a new episode. There's 6 episodes total per stream. So that means today, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, each day, a new part, a new installment will be released on DSP React. So if you were not there for the live stream yesterday, well, now you can get caught up at your own leisure on demand over the course of the week. Okay? Now, excuse me. Someone has come up with an interesting idea that I actually really like. Something that I feel is going to improve the show. Okay? And I hope that, hold on a second here. I hope that you guys are going to agree with this idea, that it's good. I think it's pretty neat, okay? So here's what the idea is. Right now, when I do DSP versus the Internet, the way it works is it's channel members who nominate videos to be watched during that show. Now, if you're an ultra-level member over on DSP Reacts, by the way, the channel is youtube.com/@DSP Reacts, if you didn't know. If you're an ultra member, the highest level of member, you are guaranteed to have your video watched on the show no matter what. Now, I'm not guaranteed I'll watch the whole video, but we're going to at least watch parts of it, okay? If you're a standard member, well, then you have to compete with all other members, but you'll post up your video nominations in a thread, a members-only post, and it's first come, first serve, all right? And basically, we watch through all the things that people nominate on the show, okay? Now, what's happening is, we're getting to the point now, you got 70-plus members. Not every single video can be watched, okay? And that's true. I mean, it's truthful. You're going to understand the more members we get, people are going to be competing to have their videos watched on the show, right? And I think it could be agreed that not every video works well. I think what's happening is people are just kind of throwing every little possible thing into the mix. And some videos are great, some videos are not. Some videos that are incredibly popular don't seem to even be entertaining in any way, shape, or form, while others are really, really good. I actually am finding a lot of the videos that are more informative or better than some cheesy skit comedy stuff from YouTube, okay? But the thing is, every week it's a mix. And I like that because, again, I'm being exposed to things from YouTube and the internet that I always knew existed but never actually saw. You know, I'm seeing other YouTubers, I'm seeing popular video series and things. It's fun. It's fun to look at the memes and say, do I react to it or not? Do I like it or not? Some of the stuff I hate, some of the stuff I really enjoy, okay? But someone came up with an interesting idea. Just listen to this. So when we're doing DSP versus the Internet, and we start with a new clip, we are going to do a rating system. Okay? Basically, it's kind of like, I like it, mid, I really don't like it. That's the rating system. Now, I don't know how it's going to work yet. I don't know if it's going to simply be like thumbs up, thumbs down, or it's like type a number, type 1, 2, or 3, depending on your level. And maybe what we could do is accumulate. But the way I see it is, when we watch a clip together, right? You're going to have an opinion on the clip, and I'm going to have an opinion on the clip. And what we could do is watch the clip together. Everyone formulates what they think about the clip. And then when the clip is done, or I'm done watching it, all right, we all say, is it thumbs up, thumbs down, or meh? And then what we could do is actually have like a running tally. And the thing is, if we're rating clips now, okay, this could actually not only be fun because there's more interaction, right? Instead of me just watching the clip and say, okay, next. Instead, we're talking about, oh, I liked it, I didn't like it, here's what I thought. You know, that's pretty interesting. But also, on top of that, this could aid people in nominating videos that will work better for the show later on. It's like, okay, so this kind of clip definitely worked. It was the thumbs up. This kind of clip was so maybe if I take that but I tweak it a little bit, it'll be better. People just did not like this clip at all, so, you know, not submit that style of clip or whatever for the future. All right? That's what I'm thinking. I really feel like that would be better than I just watch and then move on, watch, move on, watch, move on. Because right now I do feel, and this is kind of weird, but I actually feel like when I'm doing the react stuff on DSP versus the internet, it's less interactive than most of the stuff that I do. And
it's meant to be you reacting to the videos that you're being sent. You're not really meant to have that much fucking actual interaction with it. So it's about your interactions. It's about your reactions to these fucking videos. Oh my fucking god. I cannot, for the life of me, understand how this fucking idiot functions every single fucking day without injuring himself. It is a fucking abnormality to me how he's fucking alive. It's like, how did he not fucking forget to fucking breathe? It's so fucking bizarre to me.
And that's weird, because you would think I'm reacting. Shouldn't react content be more interactive? And the answer is it hasn't been. It's been like Phil watches a clip show, which, I mean, yeah, it's a gimmick, it's fun, but at the same time, I think there needs to be something else to it. It needs to have a hook to make more people want to watch it. Right now, there's no hook. It's just, Phil watching a bunch of clips. So maybe the rating system.
Maybe you're just not fucking good at reacting to things, Phil, and giving your own fucking solid input in it. There's a reason, there is a fucking reason why some people are very good at fucking react content. It's because they're fucking good at reacting to content. Bizarre, I know, it's a fucking crazy fucking notion that some people are good at react content because they're actually fucking good at reacting to fucking shit and giving their own fucking input in a fucking informative and entertaining way to their fucking audience. Phil, you're not good at that whatsoever ever. You are not that kind of person. I don't know why you thought it was a good fucking idea to begin with. And this fucking brand new idea that some deadhead gave you will make it far worse. I'm telling you right fucking now. You're trying to fucking educate your goddamn audience to fucking giving you a certain type, a certain caliber of clip to react to in the future, hoping they'll fucking see this as some educational experience for them. Don't give me these thumbs down fucking clips in future, guys, because I'm not going to fucking like it. Boo. Fucking hell, man. Jesus Christ, Phil.
Will actually improve the show. Again, whether I like it, or don't, and then you thumbs up, or don't. Now the question is, how can I implement this? I don't know. Maybe we need to get some emotes over there, right? Some emotes added for channel members so that the channel members can say thumbs up, thumbs down, or right? We can maybe think about that on how to implement it. I have enough emote slots to do that kind of stuff, but we don't have the emotes. I have a thumbs up emote, but I don't have a thumbs down emote, nor do I have a kind of mid emote. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we could implement, if someone wanted to maybe make some emotes, because we have a thumbs up, if we could do a thumbs down emote or a mid emote, that would be great. And then we could add that over there, and when people are watching the show, they could actually vote with emotes. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, that was a good one. And that was a viewer idea and submission. They said, wow, you know, this is a good idea. What do you think? Maybe we could even implement something on screen. Like when I'm playing the new clip, it could say thumbs up, or thumbs down, and then you vote live, I mean, you don't click, but you know, they'll have like maybe in the corner down here, remember to vote in the chat what you think, right? Or we could do a poll for each clip, maybe. We could do that, actually. We could do polls for each. I didn't even think about that. We could do a live chat poll for each clip. Wow, I didn't even think about that till right now. Like, yeah, we have polling we could do literally live, right? So okay, here we go. Here's the clip. Play.
This guy is a goddamn fucking imbecile, but thankfully though we're gonna have a bingo because Phil said, wow! He wowed himself into that fucking thing. That's a fucking bingo. From top left to bottom right, we have our first bingo of the goddamn fucking game. I love how Phil impressed himself by thinking I could do a poll instead. How about I do a fucking poll? Wow! I'm amazed at myself. Hey everybody, I had an idea. Me, Phil Burnell, finally had my own original idea. Even though he's fucking done polls a lot of fucking times to fucking determine what he fucking does on the streams before. But still, it was a brand new original fucking idea from Phil Burnell.
Hey, and then you vote live on the clip, right? That would take too long? I don't think it would take too long. Really? Now people are saying, no, that would take too long. Alright. Well, maybe we don't do the live poll then.
Your idea's shit, and so are you.
Maybe we just do that. You do it in the chat, right? Let's talk about this. I would love to evolve the show. I mean, we've only been doing it for a month now, right? DSP Reactions existed for 1 month. We did a pilot episode and 4 regular episodes of DSP.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Brad Burning for a super chat. He says, how does it make simple content so complicated?
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Jonathan J as well for a super chat. It says, hope y'all are well. Thank you very much, Jonathan J. I'm doing okay, all things considered. I won't go into what's wrong with me. But Brad Burning says, how does he make simple content so complicated? It's because... So Phil is capable of looking at a fucking thing on screen and fucking giving his own fucking opinion and take on it. However, he's not able to fucking do that in an informative manner, in an entertaining manner, and he fucking sees this reflected on the fucking metrics of his on-demand videos, and is not getting the attention and views he was hoping it would garner, compared to all these other big-time YouTube reactor for the, people who get millions of fucking views for their own react shit. So, naturally Phil's thinking, how can I fucking make this better? I know, I'm going to try and educate my fucking deadhead audience into fucking submitting only good clips. And how can we filter out that? Then by educating them as we fucking do the streams. As we react, the audience can fucking pick and choose. Is this good? Is this bad? And hopefully they'll learn for future to fucking only give him good shit to react to. It's such a lazy fucking way of doing your fucking business, Phil. It really fucking is. Your audience are not... Jesus fucking... No. You know what, Phil... You know what, instead of me fucking trying to tell you it's a bad idea, do it, Phil. It's a great fucking idea. You just fucking do what you fucking gotta do, pal. Fucking moron.
Right? DSP Reactions existed for 1 month. We did a pilot episode and 4 regular episodes of DSP versus the internet. I wanna keep it fresh. I wanna keep it evolving. I wanna keep it feeling, interesting and new. And these new ideas we're having to be implemented in is perfect. So let's do that, okay? Let's implement these new ideas. Let's talk about it over this week. Let's try to brainstorm together and figure out. Share your thoughts with me today and over the course of this next week. The next episode is Saturday of next week, the 18th. So let's talk it out. Let's figure this out. Let's get improvement. Let's see. Because I think that would be perfect. If we have a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and a mid emote, and everyone could use that in the chat, right? That would be really nice. And in addition to that, if I'm doing it and we're rating each clip so then people will actually know what I think, it would help, I feel. It would help members to suggest better clips for future episodes of the show. Okay?
You fucking idiots in the fucking chat, why is the fucking channel's not popping off? Some of you guys, you fucking chat are submitting terrible fucking ideas and clips. Boo, you fucking guys are fucking submitting terrible ideas for me to try and react to and not giving me the fucking numbers I want on my on-demand content.
Now, there was some confusion on yesterday's show. And I hate to say it, but the best time to try to clear up confusion is not live during the show when we have time constraints. Because here's what happens. Here's how it works. So, people become channel members.
Before you even get into this fucking nonsensical rant, he said hate to say, and that is another bingo for us. Oh, was it just me? Or has his snort somewhat died down a bit? We're 5 away from a fucking free space on the snorts, but they seem to have dried up a little bit. Just is that just me?
Because here's what happens. Here's how it works. So, people become channel members. Okay? When you become a channel member, you now have the ability to nominate clips for this show. And like I already said, if you're an Ultra member, your clip is absolutely guaranteed to be watched on the show, at least in part. If you're a regular member, you get thrown into the mix of the people who are nominating. It's not guaranteed. It's first come, first serve who's going to get their clips watched on the show. The way it works is, at some point during the week, usually it's either Sunday, Monday-ish, I post up the 3 threads for the levels of members that I have to nominate clips for the show. Or super members actually also get to ask questions if they want. And I did a lightning round of like 7 minutes yesterday where I just hammered out answers to a bunch of the questions that had accumulated over the last few weeks. And I'm going to continue to do that if the questions accumulate, okay? So, that's how it works. And now, it's not a set time yet. I haven't figured out, I'll always post up those threads for nominations on this day at this time. I haven't figured that out yet. Maybe what I need to do is I need to do that. Maybe it's like, hey, everyone, every Monday when I'm doing the Level 1 podcast, a segment of the Monday podcast is that I post up the threads over on DSP Reacts so that people who are members can start nominating clips. Maybe that's what I need to do. Set it in stone so it's routine so people know exactly when to expect it, okay? Because there's confusion right now. So, for example, I've been telling you guys how it works, and then every week it's the same. Within a few hours of the show, people rush over and start posting a video nominations. Now, I said it's first come, first serve. Obviously, it stands to reason. If you're nominating videos literally a few hours before the show airs, I'm not going to watch those videos. I've already set up the playlist and everything is good to go and ready to go ahead of time. So it's impossible for me to actually be adding videos last minute. It's already good to go, you know? That's number one. Number two, there's been confusion about where to post. For example, yesterday morning, someone became an Ultra member right before the stream started, and then they went and posted up a nomination on a thread that wasn't the thread to nominate. And then they were upset because they were like, why didn't you watch my Ultra level video? I'm like, what are you talking about? Why didn't you watch it? Well, where did you post it? Over here. That's not where you post it. You see? It's got to be on the threads that are absolutely specified to post up your videos. That has to be one place. I can't be looking at 20 different posts to try to figure out where people are posting.
Trust Phil Burnell to take a very simple concept and make it so complicated and convoluted that his audience fucking can't keep track of it and cannot keep up. It's bad enough fucking trying to split us all into just DSP Gaming alone, but now you've got fucking these same dentheads trying to understand what goes on DSP Gaming and what goes on DSP Reacts and what community posts do they follow for DSP Gaming and DSP React, what poll do they vote on for DSP Gaming and DSP React, what's the right fucking thread, what's the right fucking topic. Dentheads, you're better off just not giving this fucking idiot any money whatsoever. Because you're just pissing into the fucking wind at this point.
Now, in addition to that, there is something I should clarify here. Alright? And this is no one's fault. This isn't your fault. It's not my fault. It's YouTube's fault. YouTube does not have a proper posting section for anything. First of all, you guys not realize this.
Isn't the community fucking page a posting section for things? Like, if you go to, like, fucking, like, hold back on. So, here's me on YouTube. Look at Phil Burnell on YouTube. Ignore this fucking, this is just me typing random stuff, don't worry about this shit. DSP Gaming has nightmares about evil AJ 2010 ruining his life. Just ignore that, it's okay. So, if you go to someone's YouTube channel and you go to community and look at that, there's a whole fucking bunch of posts here and all that crap and all fucking wonderful shit like that. Hooray! And if you're a member, I'm sure there's a fucking special communities members section as well, for fuck's sake. Let's go to DSP Reacts. Shut the fuck up, Phil. Community. Oh, would you look at that? There's a fucking community post thing here and all that shit, and there's all this fucking shit here, and oh, look at all this shit, you know. It seems like a perfect place to fucking post shit on YouTube, Phil, for things like this. And Phil's trying to say, no, that's not the fucking case. What are you talking about, Philip? Let me rewind this, just to make sure I don't miss anything out of context.
I should clarify here, alright? And this is no one's fault. This isn't your fault. It's not my fault. It's YouTube's fault. YouTube does not have a proper posting section for anything. First of all, you guys not realize this. There's a bunch of you right now in a stream chat watching me live on this podcast. There's over 300 people on the podcast. I think there's probably... How many people are active in the chat right now? I'm curious. Let's see what it says here. participants. Does it have a number? It doesn't have a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like we got about roughly 20 or so people who are actively chatting in the chat.
Wow, is that all? Let me click my participants and see how many I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm losing count, guys. Stop. No, I'm losing count. I've got more than Phil. How the fuck have I am 100 times smaller than Phil Burrell, and yet I seem to have at least like double the amount of fucking participants in the chat compared to him. How does that make any logical fucking sense to anyone? He has 20. He said he has. Like, I guess we can check for our fucking selves. Participants. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking bots. They have to be fucking bots. There's no fucking other way about it. They have to be fucking bots. How? How in God's name? How? How? Maybe it's a glitch. One more time. No, they're still fucking dead. How in God's name? No, I can do the experiment here. Let's just make sure. Okay, 2 seconds. Bear with me here for a fucking second. Are that being said not live anymore? Ah, balls, I'm gonna fucking check them out. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Look at this, it's our own bingo stream within a bingo stream. Jesus Christ, man, yeah, it wasn't just me, YouTube being weird, whatever. Look at the number of people in our chat compared to the number of fucking people in Phil's chat. That's the wrong button. That was the wrong button. Click that. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I have to scroll down in my fucking chat to keep up with all you motherfuckers. Phil, it's like, nah, there's no scrolling required whatsoever. Jesus Christ, man, okay, fuck me. Impressive, it's very fucking impressive. Thank goodness Phil doesn't have to worry about such a crowded chat. 370 people, as a bot. He's got to use bots, there's no fucking denying it. Anytime his fucking stream crashes, it's like it suddenly plummets to like fucking 20 viewers. So yeah, this motherfucker uses bots. No way.
Okay, that's cool. Welcome everyone. I'm glad you're here.
Look at him sound all suppressed. Oh, there's 20 people talking to me. Hello, 20 people talking to me. I'm glad you're here. I am a big time YouTuber, I've been here a long time, but only 20 people who are here to talk to me. Hello. He'll blame daylight savings time for that as well, but...
You may not realize this. You are not in a chat room right now. We are not in a chat room together. What we are doing right now, we are staring at an ongoing comment listing. When you upload a YouTube video, there's a comment section. And essentially people just post their responses to the video, text, and they even have conversations and responses below the video. That's literally what you guys are talking in right now. You are not in a chat room. It looks like a chat room. It emulates the activity of a chat room, but it's not a chat room. YouTube doesn't implement this. Twitch does. Twitch actually has servers they've purchased from MIRC. Who knows what IRC and MIRC are? It's Internet Relay Chat is what IRC stands for. It is a very old chat client. It used to be around in the 1990s. I used to use it to chat with Street Fighter players across the country. When there was no YouTube, there was no Twitch,
This is a years ago story. I am counting that as a years ago story, and we have no bingo, so fucking hooray for that. But bloody hell, man, Jesus Christ. Bloody bingo horns again, because I've got another fucking bingo going from, you know, the 4th fucking road down the way. 2 seconds. I'm trying to see somebody say something in chat about. Mob Mama says, thank you for coming up with bingo and suffering through Phil streams as the game makes him just a bit more palatable. I'm glad people enjoy it. I mean, I'm saying, I had an idea, like, you know, over a year ago, essentially, and I started doing small bingo videos on my own without a stream, just to show, look at all the things that Phil's always saying and doing. But I never aimed for a full house. It was just a very fucking small thing where it was like, if we get one fucking roll, that's a fucking victory. And it was, yeah, it grew arms and legs, and then I was able to fucking stream, and I thought, I wonder if it's going to work live streaming, and lo and behold, there's actually people that actually enjoy enduring Phil's podcast in this kind of manner, where it's like a game, essentially. And that's what I'm saying, it makes it transformative as well. It's not just restreaming Phil for the sake of restreaming Phil. This is, you know, literally transforming us into an actual fucking interactive game with you guys.
there was no live streaming or video uploads. This is how you communicated with people on the internet, okay? So, Twitch bought ginormous amounts of server space to use just for their business, and that's what their chat, that's why their chat is fluid, it's active, it's very easy to adjust on the fly. This is why you can use emotes in multiple chat rooms, because it's all on the same server. You understand? You become a subscriber of someone on Twitch, then you go to someone else's chat and you can use their emotes in someone else's chat because it's all on the same server. There's no server here. You're literally sitting in a comment string on a video. That's right. That's why every time I make a YouTube stream, I have to set up an entirely separate video for it. I can't just have one running chat room that you guys can join at all times like you can have over on Twitch. Doesn't exist on YouTube. And you know what? It's a double-edged sword. In some ways, that's better. And in some ways, that's worse than Twitch. But the reason I bring this up is because every single comment on a channel is dictated by an arbitrary set of rules. That means comments that you leave on one of my videos are equivalent to comments you would leave here in a stream chat. And that's equivalent, listen to this, to comments you would leave on one of these thread posts on my channel on the community tab. They're all exactly the same and follow the same criteria. So why do I bring this up? Because sadly, as you guys know, I am one of the most trolled people on the internet when it comes to being a YouTuber, okay? Because of that, I have to have all these security measures in place to stop trolling. I used to have open comments on my videos many, many years ago, and
I swear to fuck, if he mentions this is how you don't play again, I'm gonna lose my shit.
what ended up happening was that this is how you don't play.
Son of a fucking bitch. I can't fucking believe it. Again. I mean, I had this here before Phil even started the stream. DSP Gaming has nightmares about Evil AJ 2010 ruining his life. Hey, Evil AJ's in the fucking chat. Congratulations, buddy. You live rent-free in this greasy motherfucker's pig empty head. Shout out to Evil AJ, everyone, man. Make sure you motherfuckers better be subscribed to Evil AJ. I'm still waiting for him to come back and make content again. Hopefully soon. But yeah. It's like several days in a fucking row. He just keeps mentioning this as I don't play. I can only imagine it's in his head so much frequently right now because he's probably going to bring up in some capacity in preparation for an interview answer from the fucking Stuttering Head podcast, whatever the fuck it's called. But yeah, I can only imagine this is why it's on his fucking mind so fucking much.
Movement happened. And when that happened, people started competing to actually say the most offensive things possible in the comments of my videos because they knew, oh, Phil is just a one-man business. He doesn't have moderators that are sitting there looking at his video comments. He doesn't have paid employees that are filtering his stuff. Therefore, we know Phil can't control the comments on his videos. He just lets them ride. So we're going to say the most ridiculously disgusting things possible, whether it's doxing him and his family members, whether it's racist stuff, sexist stuff, sexual stuff. We're going to just fill his comment section with the most disgusting, offensive stuff so no one...
He said disgusting, hooray! That is another bingo. This is a very strong card. We are 5 away from a full house. Not only that, we are 3 snorts away from a free space and 3 burps away from a free space. We potentially might only need 3 things to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Also, Phil, you dox yourself, you dumb motherfucker.
No one will ever want to use his comments. It actually became a contest. And the people who said the most offensive stuff would be highlighted in these "This is how you don't play" videos on the internet. It's disgusting, it's toxic, it shouldn't be allowed, but YouTube allows it. So, after literally like years of this happening, you know, "This is how you don't play" started in 2012. The toxicity in that regard probably started around 2015, 2016.
Roger Z is saying that Phil was on his phone when I was away fucking finishing my fucking dinner, essentially cooking a dinner. So it was Phil on his phone. Did Phil actually mess a bit on his phone, like on camera? Well, I was away earlier on. If that's the case, I can tick that off as well. See, I thought, so other people are saying he was on his phone, okay, so we can tick phone stuff in, okay, cool. So we only need 4, which might only be 2, depending on what happens with free spaces. I don't need the timestamp, I can't be asked going back. I mean, timestamps aren't going to help me anyway, because this is a live stream I'm on, so I can't just I could also find, I could go back 30 minutes or 40 minutes, whatever, but it's in trying to find where I fucking was. Right now. So yeah, fuck it, it's okay, no timestamp required. Take your word for it. Other people vetted you as well. Other people said it happened, so I'll trust it. And we are 4 away from a full house.
Around 2017, my actual longtime viewers who are fans of my content came to me and said, have you looked at your video comments lately? And I honestly was like, no, I don't read them because there's nothing useful there. It's just toxic people competing to be toxic. And they said, you got to turn them off. It's actually getting so bad that literally every video now is constant doxing and really offensive stuff to the point where as fans, we don't even want to look at your comment section anymore. It's that bad. And anyone who's a newcomer to your content, maybe just stumbled upon your channel, the moment they look at your comment section, they're going to leave. There's no way they're going to stay. So, at that time, I made the executive decision that it would be better to turn off video comments on my channel than leave them on. And I completely turned off video comments in 2017. And I feel like that was one of the reasons why my channel actually had a big decline, right? From 2017.
Yes, as Sunspot would say so often in his videos, he did it to himself. Phil is always going to be his own worst fucking enemy. He mass tweeted a whole bunch of fucking videos to try and fucking avoid the fucking scourge of a potential copyright strike. He was told not to fucking delete them. He tweeted them all anyway, and yeah, that fucking nuked his fucking standings in YouTube algorithm. And then he does it to himself. Always and forever, he is always going to end up fucking being his own worst enemy. He's always going to end up, he'll be the one that kills his channel. It won't be Evil Age that kills his channel. It won't be Tevin that kills his channel. It won't be That Being Said. It won't be Aquateal. It won't be Moist Critical. It won't be anyone. It won't be any of us. It won't be any of you. It'll be Phil Burnell. Phil Burnell will be the one that kills his channel and he'll blame someone else for it as usual.
All the way until 2021. So you're talking a 4-year time span. Okay? I didn't care about DSP Gaming. DSP Gaming was essentially just a repository, a storage facility for my archives of my live streams that were coming off of Twitch. That's really all this was. It wasn't meant to be, oh, this is my active business or anything. It was just, hey, you can't be there for the streams live, watch it on demand later, but there's no interaction, there's nothing there. It's just watch the video on demand, that's that, okay? And what happened is DSP Gaming saw a decline. You saw views go down, you saw subs go down. Actually, for the first time, things were actively going down on the channel for a series of years. Well, we all know what happened is 2 years ago, I left Twitch, I came back to YouTube full-time, I've been here full-time streaming, uploading, and now I'm actively hands-on back into the channel, and YouTube, in the meantime, instituted a bunch of awesome features, such as the inability to just have open comments without moderation. Now,
sorry about that, the fucking screen went blue because I accidentally fucking double-clicked, on the fucking stream. I am going to go 1.25 speed. It's been requested, and I cannot disagree with it because Phil was boring the crap out of me. So 1.25 speed, at least for the rest of the stream.
Now, YouTube does it for you. When you post up a comment on my video, YouTube filters your comment, looking for certain keywords, phrases, and offensive things. It'll auto-block you if it finds it offensive. If it's not, then it puts it into a queue. I review those comments. I manually approve them. I can thumb them up. I can respond to them. I have control over my content. They didn't have that back then. It didn't exist. It was all or nothing. And I was like, dude, there's no way I could do all this work myself. I'm not going to hire people to moderate these Twitch comments, Twitch comments, excuse me, these YouTube comments. I'm just going to turn them off. But now they have this control over it, okay, which is great. I'm really happy because now comments are back. They've been back for over a year, by the way. I turned them on in the late fall, early winter of 2021. And ever since, the past year to over a year and a half, people can actually have, open conversation on my videos again. And they do. They talk about games. They talk about me and my...
They also fucking can give you super thanks if they fucking want to. That whole thing where you can actually fucking donate people money via video comments. That's the real fucking reason why Phil was so fucking big and eager to fucking enable video comments again on all his content. Because you can give super thanks. I don't actually know how often Phil gets any fucking contributions via his on-demand comment section from uploaded videos, but I imagine it's not that fucking often.
Reaction to games, it's fun. I like having that sense. A sense of community has returned here to DSP Gaming. That's excellent. However, and this is why I'm telling you this story, this system applies to everything. Now on chat, I have the ability to override it. So you guys, as long as you're subscribers to this channel, you're able to talk in chat. All right, that's really the criteria, and then it's fine. But when it comes to video comments and when it comes to posting on threads, so if I make a members only thread, hey, post here to post up your videos for DSP Reacts, the exact same criteria apply to the posts there as do to video comments. So when people are posting up their video nominations, I have to manually approve every
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Anders Pack for super chat. It says the awesome feature of allowing me to not see a comment or remove them. The most just awesomest features. Aye, fucking exactly. Fucking exactly. He doesn't. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Also, he burped 2 times. We're up to 9 fucking burps. So there we fucking go. We're 1 burp away from a free space, and we're 3 snorts away from another free space. And we have 4 things left to tick off on the card. So if we have 2 free spaces, we only need 2 of these fucking things to happen, essentially. Mr. Piggy's asking what's the record number of snorts for a bingo game. I think it was in the high 70s. Keep in mind, when we get to spring, when we get to proper spring and Phil's fucking pollen allergies are fucking kicking in, I am going to fucking set it to 50 snorts again. The original default was 50 snorts because Phil's allergies would always fucking play up. 50 snorts was somewhat not strange for Phil Burnell on a fucking stream. I'm not kidding you. Ever since the fucking pollen shit, you know, it's like fucking autumn, winter, you know what I mean? Phil does not snort as much, which is why I lowered it to 25 snorts for a free space. But once spring is in the fucking air for Phil Burnell and he snorts like a goddamn storm, as soon as Phil hits 50 goddamn snorts, I am bumping that fucking, you know, free space goal to 50. Because that means spring is here again, and Phil was snorting up a goddamn storm once more.
comments. So when people are posting up their video nominations, I have to manually approve every single one of their nominations for them to show up on the channel. So this is why some people have been saying, I don't get it. I posted up, but it's not showing up. Well, it's not showing up because I have to manually approve it. And to manually approve it, I have to go on my phone. I have to open up the YouTube app. I have to log in for the channel that you posted under, whether it was DSP Gaming or DSP React. I have to go to my comment section. I have to actually go to held for review comments. And then when I'm staring at the held for review comments, I have to manually approve each and every one. Okay? Is it a lot of work? Yes, it is a lot of work. But I think it's worth it in the long run. I think that ultimately it's going to end up being something that will pan out, okay? In fact, right now I'm taking a look. Here's all these new comments. Here we go. I'm approving all of these. Approve, approve, approve. There you go. And now those comments will show up. Same thing. If you're nominating videos, I approve, and then they show up, okay? And it's just, it's the way it has to work. Maybe long term. If ever I grew, which I'll be honest with you, I don't have aspirations to really grow. But if my channels ever grew to the point where now it's unmanageable just for me, you can actually set it up that you have a team of people who have access to it along with me, who can also go through comments and manually approve or deny or whatever you need to do. So it's not just on me. I can actually have a team of moderators and stuff working on it. As for now, it's manageable. I can do it myself, okay? But since this system is all based on manual approval, it can lead to mistakes and it can lead to errors. So here's what happened. Yesterday, I'm live on the show of DSP versus the Internet. And as we're streaming, someone comes in and says, hey, Phil, I'm an ultra-level member of your show, and you didn't react to my video. What gives? And I said, oh, I'm sorry. Let me check. And I check live on the show, and the person's post isn't there. And I responded, I was like, I don't know if you're trolling me or not or whatever. It's not there. There's no post of what you're saying. So therefore, I just have to move on with the show. So I did. During the course of the show, that person emailed me, and immediately they were concerned and upset, and they have a right to be. They're an ultra member. They're entitled to get the same features as everyone else who joined and supported the channel. So they're like, look, here's my post. And they showed me that they had actually posted up. And I'm like, okay, let me look. And I go and I look. I see 6 posts. They're post number 7, but they're not there. And I'm staring at it, and I noticed something. Okay? Their post said edited. Edited. What does that mean? When you leave a video comment on YouTube, okay, you have the ability to edit that comment. However, with YouTube, it's kind of weird. When you edit a post, it re-enters that post back into the queue for me to approve that post again. Do you see? So let's say you posted up, hey Phil, I really liked your video today, thanks for uploading. And then in a day you edit that, oh, by the way, I just wanted to say good luck later on this week on DSP Reacts or something. Well, when you edit that, I have to reapprove that post as if it's a brand new one again. But what ends up happening is sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes YouTube glitches. And what I've noticed over the past several months is that people who are editing their posts just vanish. I never see them again. They just go into the fucking ether as if they never existed. Now, that's not your fault. That's not my fault. That's a shortcoming of YouTube's comment system. All right. So I wanted to say this morning, forewarn everyone. If you're leaving comments on my videos, if you're posting up in these threads on the community tab, if you edit your comment, it might literally vanish. You're actually better off just leaving a brand new comment than editing your existing comment. I don't know why YouTube is stupid like this, but yeah, I've noticed this actively because people are like, did you see my post? No, I didn't. I don't even know what you're talking about. Here it is. It's not there. These edited posts apparently don't show up properly. They do show up sometimes, but not always. So if you're someone who's posting up videos for DSP versus the internet, do not edit your posts. I'm just forewarning you. It might just go like a freaking Thanos finger snap as if you had never posted. It's stupid. I mean, how would you even know that? You wouldn't. I didn't even know this until yesterday when this person showed me evidence they had posted, and I'm staring at the thread. It's not there. And then I go into my comments. It's not there for approval. Where the hell did it go? So obviously, I felt bad, and I offered the person, I said, next week, you nominate 2 videos. You're not supposed to, but I'm going to give you the opportunity because I didn't watch your video this week, and that's not your fault. Nominate 2 videos next week for the show, and I'll do both, okay? So that person is happy with the resolution. But I don't want this issue to keep happening. So again, if you're someone who posts a comment on one of my videos here or on DSP Reacts, if you're someone who's going to nominate stuff, you have to be sure not to edit your posts.
Make sure you fucking tell your audience in on DSP Reacts, because I don't know if you're aware of this, Phil, you're on DSP Gaming. It's an entirely different audience. If the people on DSP Reacts are not fucking aware of this potential problem, how are they going to know not to edit their fucking posts? You're on the wrong fucking channel, Phil.
Alright, it's gonna supposedly just disappear. And this sucks because you want the system to be streamlined, and it seems like every time I try to implement a feature on YouTube, it backfires. Like, seriously, I mean this too. Like, oh, let's use a poll. Oh, the poll can be abused. Oh, let's use this posting system. Oh, the posting system doesn't work. It's like...
You ignore polls anyway, you fucking disgusting pig. Bill Baraski says, I just need to say this. Forewarn isn't a word. A warning is always done before something happens. Fuck Phil.
Well, and this is what I mean too, because people are like, why don't you offer more features for channel members? Dude, I can't even trust the features that exist now to work. YouTube is very finicky in this regard. And they claim that they're such a great website. You know what I mean? It's like, everything they do on this website is like good intentions, but they go halfway and don't finish. And then they're onto something new. Like, I fully believe they're very well intentioned with this feature. They want comments to be great on videos and be manageable and be editable and be able to be moderated. They don't want someone to be harassed on their channel, right? So that's why they have these features in place. Do you think they have any idea that if you edit your comment, sometimes it just goes, whoop, gone? Of course they don't know that. But good luck trying to give them that feedback. I've tried giving YouTube feedback over the years, and it's like talking to the wall. Like, I'll give you an example. In the last year, I actually discovered a YouTube bug, okay? It's a bad bug. It's pretty bad. And I actually contacted my YouTube support because I have over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm able to talk to someone 24/7. So I went into the chat, and I'm talking to this person who likely, it's like nighttime. You know it's not someone who's in the United States or whatever. This is probably someone across the globe sitting in a call center in front of a computer with a checklist of standard answers they're supposed to give you, okay? Not very
Not sure if racist or not, but sounds a bit racist.
helpful. So I'm trying to explain to this person the bug that I've discovered. And it's like you're talking to a rock. Actually, sometimes I feel like if I talk to a rock, the rock would help me more.
Shut up, bitch!
Because these people don't even have a basic knowledge of how YouTube works. That you're trying to explain, here's a bug I found. This is bad. This could actually hurt people's businesses. This could hurt the site. You gotta, what? Well, did you try this? Did you try this? No. I've been on YouTube for 15 years. I'm telling you, it's not a basic functionality problem that I don't know what I'm doing. I discovered a bug. This is a bad bug. That's a hole. That could actually be a problem for everyone. Could you submit this to like your research team for them to look into? What? Well, did you try this and this? No. I'm not telling you I'm troubleshooting to fix the bug. I'm telling you the bug exists. I need you to submit this to your team to review. Well, they'll argue with you. I'm just trying to help you. Really, I'm trying to help you in your business. It's something that I don't want to become a big issue. Please push this down the line. I know you're just a line level person. You probably don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Take what I just told you, copy paste it into a report, and send it off to someone who can actually look at it. But it's like, you have to talk with them for 45 minutes for them to even get to that point where they'll listen to you. It's like, and that's what I mean. Like, would I like to get this issue solved? Should I submit a bug report to say that edited comments can vanish? They won't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Edited comments, what does that mean? It's like, what? Anyway, so here's the thing. DSP versus the internet. I love the show, but it's always evolving. I think it's going to get better over time. I think this idea of voting, like, is it good? Is it mid? Is it bad? You vote and I vote. I think this is going to add a level of interactivity that's going to improve the show. I think we should give it a shot next week. However, what I need now is some feedback from you guys and some help from you guys, because it would be great if I could get some emotes. Right now, I have a thumbs up emote. That's it. I don't have a thumbs down, and I don't have a mid. If I could get some emotes that I could add to that channel that people could use if they're members.
This makes no goddamn sense because as far as I can tell, there's plenty of emotes like this already available. Like if I'm searching the fucking YouTube chat right now, I'm on my OBS chat and I have a bunch of emotes I can search. So I have like thumbs up is a possibility, thumbs down is a fucking possibility, you know, like there's thumbs up and there's thumbs down. Have we got a mid? Is there such a fucking thing as, you know, mid? You know, I don't know. It's a strange one, I don't know. It's just, these are wee emotes on YouTube, but they work perfectly fucking well. If people want to give a thumbs up, they can give a fucking thumbs up. It's very fucking simple. What's it going to do? Individually fucking count all the fucking emotes to see if there's enough fucking thumbs up or thumbs down. Could do elbow cough as a mid. Potentially, yeah. There is actually something kind of interesting for like I'm looking at all the different ones right fucking here. And there is like a couple of possibilities for like mid gestures. You know, like I feel like that could work. Like so hold on. I've just put it in chat. So there's a thumbs up, there's a thumbs down, and there's a finger pointing to the side, like a fucking wee pistol. But that's like middle essentially. That could fucking work for Phil. He doesn't need these fucking emotes designed by fucking fans, and he won't fucking pay these fans for the fucking emotes. He can just fucking use YouTube chat system, for fuck's sake. And all the emotes on there.
To vote during the live streams, that would be outstanding. All right. And for those of you who are channel members over there, please do not edit your postings when you post up your nominations. Okay. Now, I will post up the new threads to nominate videos tomorrow. I think a good practice would be every Monday I post up the new threads, maybe even live on the podcast tomorrow. Okay. I actually think maybe that's what I should do. Is every Monday morning, it's Monday morning, you know, nominations. So I post up those threads. People who are members over there know every Monday morning Phil's going to post those up, and they can head over to DSP Reacts and start posting up their video nominations because it is first come, first serve. Okay?
That is goddamn awful. That is going to be a fucking... tomorrow's fucking podcast, you right fucking tell, is going to be a goddamn nightmare. He's going to fucking bitch and whine and fucking moan about people just fucking going, go here, here's all the fucking, go to this fucking thing. He's going to fucking non-stop fucking remind people. But also, I think I paused at a bad time because I might have been mid-snort. We have a free space with burps. Do we have one more snort to add? Let's rewind and see.
Up, and they can head over to DSP Reacts and start posting up their video nominations because it is first come, first serve. Okay? That's what I think I'm going to do. And then we'll get into a routine. And once we're in that routine, now it'll become commonplace, it'll become well-known and accepted, and people will know what to do. Fair enough? So by the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's about to be noon Pacific Daylight Time. And what I would like to do is say thanks to all of you who are finally here. We have 373 and climbing viewers on the podcast. Because everyone's late. Because of daylight saving time. Do you see my point about why it's so stupid? Literally, we have, my audience is here now. Half the audience was not here for the beginning of the show because of daylight saving time. It's the stupid.
Oh wow, and Phil said this about, what, fucking 23 minutes? Okay, so Phil said this 23 minutes ago. Okay? If I click on participants, will I have to scroll? Yes or no? I actually have to scroll. He gained a couple more people in his chat. Well, bugger me. Still kind of fucking dead for a fucking 200k channel, but there you fucking go. Jesus fucking Christ. So basically what Phil was trying to tell his audience is that they're all fucking stupid because they're not fucking here at the time they fucking told them to be here. Phil's clock changed and none of them are fucking intelligent enough to fucking clock onto that.
Stupidest thing. Welcome everyone. Hello. How's everyone this morning? Good to see you all. We've been going for an hour. I've been here an hour early because it's daylight saving time here in the United States and you missed the first half of the podcast because of it. I know it's asinine. It is. It's stupid, but welcome everyone. Okay. So DSP versus the internet. Went well yesterday. Episodes will continue to upload this week. But what else is coming this week on DSP React? Well, tomorrow I'm watching episode 9, the finale of The Last of Us TV show. And what I'm going to do is on Monday night, I'm going to film my review and summary and final review of the series. So I'm going to do episode 9 plus entire series kind of summary finale. So that video will be coming out on DSP Reacts Monday night. Then later in the week, I'm going to be watching Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie. And I'm going to review that also for DSP React. So that'll probably, I'm going to just say maybe Thursday. I'm not guaranteeing that, but maybe Thursday I'll review that. Maybe Friday. You know, it depends on time constraints and stuff. So that'll also be on DSP React. You guys gave me a very positive reception to my review of the Joker movie. The Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie, I should say. Just to give you some perspective, that video, the Joker review, actually performed better than any video that I uploaded on the channel in over a week. Okay? Just so here you go. So each piece of DSP versus the internet did a little different. Some had 1,000 views, some had like 1,300 views, some had only like 800-900 views. But the review of Joker did over 2,000 views and still climbing, but around 2,000 views. That's great. That means that you guys like this review style content more than, say, just me raw reacting to stuff on the channel. It's still reaction content. I'm reacting to a video or a movie I watched, and I'm giving you a review of it. So it definitely is react content, and it deserves to be on that channel. But I'm happy. I'm very happy that you guys enjoyed that content so much and that you want more. So you guys have been telling me you want more of this content. What I'm going to do, this week I'm booked, because this week we got The Last of Us, and we got the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie. But what I'd like to do is talk with you guys every day here on streams. Let's determine what should be next. Because like I said, what I would like to do is always be watching one TV series and one movie a week. So we got to determine what should be the next TV series that I watch and what should be the next movie. Okay? So let's think about it. All right? And you guys tell me what, there's a lot of series on there. Some people have thrown out suggestions. Peacemaker, Chernobyl, or watch the Justice League Zack Snyder cut, which is like 4 hours long, but it's cut up into segments that are digestible, like 30 to 40 minute segments that watch like episodes of a show, maybe watch them 2 at a time and then do a review for each 2 episodes or something like that. Okay? So what I'll do is like maybe every Monday or Tuesday night, I release a review of a show, and then every Thursday, Friday night, I release a review of a movie. So you're going to have 2 reviews a week, you're going to have 6 videos of DSP versus the internet a week, and then on weeks where there's special stuff, for example, Ask the King will be on that channel, the Q&A show. Or weeks where we have a special long-form react event. Like coming up this month, on Saturday, March 26th, it is DSP reacting to the second Wings of Redemption documentary. I forget exactly the wording or the way that it's titled. I think it's called The Continual Fall of Wings of Redemption, I believe. But yeah, the members have voted, and they voted for me to react to that as the long-form react for the month. Okay? So that's what it's going to be. Yes, the continual fall of Wings of Redemption. That's what I'm reacting to later on this month on Sunday, March 26th. It is a long-form react. So it's actually 2 weeks from today. Wow. 2 weeks from today, all day long, long-form react. Okay? So that's cool. So all this content coming up on DSP Reacts. So, guys, if you could do me a solid, if you're liking everything I'm talking about from DSP Reacts, if this sounds good to you, if you could head over there, and if you could become a member.
Hold the fuck on. What was this fucking face? This fucking random-ass face here that he decided to have to fucking pull right at this fucking moment in time. Why? Why is he like scrunching his eyes up? What the hell? He looks in fucking pain. What the hell? Okay, this is a thumbnail. This is definitely gonna be a fucking thumbnail. 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Just bear with me, please. This might not even work as a thumbnail because his head might fucking blend into the fucking background. That happens sometimes. But just give me a second here and let me test it. We have the website available as well, because I had it pre-loaded. There we fucking go. Please work. Please work. It kind of went a bit... I can manually remove that, to be fair. I can manually remove his little chair, and his ear looks so fucking weird as well. Yeah, but yeah, that's... there's your fucking like thumbnail probably. Just Phil's like fucking all through face or some pish. What the fuck? Don't know what the fuck inspired him to make this fucking face, but there you fucking go.
Liking everything I'm talking about from DSP Reacts. If this sounds good to you, if you could head over there, and if you could become a member, I would really appreciate it. Why? Because I'm not making ad revenue on this stuff. I'm not. Literally every video of DSP versus the internet has been claimed. Therefore, I make nothing on your views. It's only the memberships that I'm getting any kind of revenue on that channel right now.
And the live streams.
Outside of the live stream.
Yes, of course, the fucking live streams as well. DSP's Receding Helen is asking, can we get a hideous face square? No, because that's more common than a fucking snort square. A hideous face square is what you see in front of you. Anytime Phil's face appears on camera is a hideous face square. No point.
So it would be great if you could become a member today. That would help that channel immensely. It would actually make it more profitable. It would help a lot. So please consider becoming a member if you're not, okay? And thank you to everyone who has supported that channel up to this point. I really appreciate that. Only 1 month in. I'm pleased with how it's going.
This is the big... There's no two ways about it. This is an absolute fucking beggment. Please become a fucking member so I can get fucking more money. That's essentially what Phil was saying. He's not even fucking tried to disguise that fucking well. It's an absolute fucking beggment. Please support me more so I get more money. I mean, he's just... Oh, fuck. He's not even fucking holding back anymore. There's no fucking pretense to it. It's just a case of, hey, you, more money now. More money, come on. I'm snapping my fingers down heads, more money, now. Jesus Christ, man. So I don't know what his members are like on his DSP Reacts channel, but he's probably going to lose a whole bunch very soon. Considering the channel has been active, the channel's been up for a month now or so. So because of that, the fucking members that he gained a month ago are probably going to expire on DSP Reacts. So I'm interested to see how that fucking channel falls off in memberships.
And I'm hoping it'll continue to grow. Fair enough? Okay. All right. No, I don't get ad revenue on. I literally just said all the videos get claimed. I make no ad revenue on. Can't make ad revenue on claimed videos. It's not possible. Okay. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do shoutouts. And then after shoutouts, we'll do some Q&A. We start off with 1 Minute Man who did a super chat. However, this is not the real 1 Minute Man. So therefore, I'm going to say it's fake.
This conclusively proves without a shadow of a doubt in my mind whatsoever that Phil knows exactly who the fuck 1 Minute Man is. He knows that 1 Minute Man is... I mean, we all have our own theories as to who the fuck it is. I think it's Planet Jeff. The guy that fucking gave Phil $1,000 for fucking seeing Jasper Kitty. On top of the $1,000 Phil already got from his fucking dickheads in his fucking audience to get the cat reveal. That motherfucker. So yeah, I think it's Planet Jeff on a sock account tipping every single fucking day. Some other people do think that as well. As I'm saying though, Phil knows for sure that the real 1 Minute Man would not be called 1 Minute Man if super chatting. In fact, I'm pretty certain that, 1 Minute Man is probably promised Phil he's not going to be back on his fucking stream to chat or fucking contribute in that way. It's bizarre. It's fucking bizarre.
1 Minute Man.
Imagine publicly admitting you know for a fact it's not them without disclosing any details as to why. You shady wee bastard.
Thank you for the super chat. Fake 1 Minute Man. Okay. Now, let's do shoutouts for tips, because actually a good amount of tips have already come in. Our first tip of the day here is a $2 tip from Nico. Do you think the next Switch will be more powerful than the Steam Deck? In my opinion, it absolutely has to be, but knowing Nintendo, there's a chance it won't. I have no idea what Nintendo thinks. I don't think Nintendo knows what they're thinking half the time. Nintendo has outright said this. We're not competing with anyone. That is blatantly false. But they believe that. They actually believe in their minds they are not directly competing with any other video game company. They absolutely are. There's no logical way you can spin it and say they're not. But Nintendo and fans of Nintendo seem to be of this weird mind mentality that they are just in a separate world than everyone else when they're not. All right? So they literally could release the next Nintendo game system on a fucking watch. It could look... You remember Tiger handheld electronic games in the 1990s?
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah, yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Mastodon, the pizza slicer, who says, I still like the theory that Derek's mom is 1 Minute Man paying a babysitting fee to Phil to keep her son off of Twitter and chatting up adult stars. I think it's not... yeah, it's an interesting theory, but I don't think it holds much weight due to the fact that Derek is always seemingly every single fucking day on Twitter chatting up adult stars. So if Phil is meant to be fucking keeping Derek away from that, he's not fucking earning his keep. I'm just saying. There's daily proof that Derek is a creepy little bastard on Twitter and on all these other fucking website and platforms, whatever, that some people keep track of where fucking Derek goes, and yeah, it's not good viewing. Let me just put it that fucking way.
It could look... Remember Tiger handheld electronic games in the 1990s? I remember sometimes they had watches that were games. They could literally have the Nintendo Watch U, and this is their new system, and you're playing fucking Metroid on your watch like this, and people would buy it and act like it's nothing special, like it's not weird. That's genius from Nintendo. They would buy it. They would literally buy... Oh, it's like a $400 watch. That's fine. I can play Mario on it, right? Here we go. They would do it. Nintendo could do whatever. They've established themselves as a creative thinker in the industry. When in reality, most of their creative thinking ideas don't help the industry. They just don't, The Wii U was a flop because their creative ideas were terrible. They didn't run it by anyone. They didn't know market research. They just assumed that whatever they did was infallible, and it was very fallible, and it flopped because of it. The only reason Nintendo still continued to be successful was this. If they didn't have these, they literally wouldn't have sold anything for several years. So thank God people are silly and wanted little collectible figurines and paid insane amounts of money and made profit for Nintendo. Because if this didn't exist, this amiibo, Nintendo very well might have gone out of business. But I have absolutely positively no idea what Nintendo will do next. I don't know if they'll make a powerful system or a weak system. If they'll make a portable system or a dedicated console. If they'll make a hybrid. I mean, at this point, who knows? I really have no idea. They might bring back light guns, for God's sake. Who knows? I mean, they do wild shit, you know? So, I don't even want to pretend like I have any idea what the people over there are thinking. They must have a room where they actually just eat Mario mushrooms all day. And then, oh, what do you see? Oh, I see a system where it's called the Nintendo Fistum. And what it is a big hole. And people just shove their hands into holes like this to play the games. It's going to be the most interactive system ever. The Fistum. Oh, I love it. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm punching Bowser right now. Like, who knows, right? Where do they get these ideas from? I don't know. It's weird shit. And then sometimes it works. The Wii was the most successful weird idea they ever had. The Wii U, the follow-up, was the worst, least successful weird idea they ever had. The Switch has been a very successful, profitable idea. The hybrid system, right? So, and then again, yeah, Carlton Jr. says, remember the Nintendo Labo? There you go. There's one that failed. Let's make shit out of cardboard. Let's have literally a $100 box with cardboard in it. The Nintendo Labo. Can you believe that? People bought that shit? Oh, it's Nintendo. It must be good. $100 box of cardboard. And then they were selling it for $5 afterward. $100 product, $5 clearance because no one bought it. Pretty amazing. Anyway, I have no clue, Nico. I don't think we can predict the weird stuff they do over there, right? But it's going to be some kind of a gimmick. No matter what, the next Nintendo console will have a gimmick to it. They always do. Really, seriously. With Super Nintendo, it was... ability to save your game on the cartridge and a new innovative controller. For N64, it was thumbstick. For GameCube, it was portability of the system and unique controller scheme. For Wii, again, it was unique controller scheme with motion controls. With Wii U, it was supposed to be portability of the system as a second screen to your television, right? And then with Switch, it was hybrid system. It's a system you can dock, but it's also a system you take with you. It's both in one. So that's what I mean, like, every time they have this wild idea, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. I received a $1 tip. I don't see a name. Oh, here it is from Chris Saturn. Chris Saturn tipped me $1. I bet if we were real friends, me, you, and Snowcar would have sleepovers, blowing bubbles, and playing Street Fighter, and you could show how a real man plays it. It's incredibly disturbing, but thank you for the $1 tip. I appreciate that, Chris Saturn. It sounds like a weird fan fiction. And let's be honest. After reading, or after seeing the Pro Jared documentary, I really don't want to even fathom what kind of fan fiction people are writing about me. After what they were writing about the Game Grumps and Pro Jared and shit, I don't want to know what the hell people are thinking about me. Keep it to yourself. Okay, continuing on. I got a $15 tip here. Thank you so much. This is from Tarantula MS. He says, hey, Phil, what's going on, Tarantula? It's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the generous tip. That's our first animation of the day, by the way. Thank you, Tarantula. And let's get you up on the leaderboard.
Anyway, in called onto that, we are technically one away from a full house bingo because we have 2 free spaces, but that Phil saying friend there, being prompted to say friend, is a bingo diagonal line from bottom left to top right, so I completely missed out on an actual bingo. We are one away from a full house.
My eyes are burning. Why? Because I lost sleep. Because it's freaking daylight saving time, so my eyes are actually bothering me. Because I didn't get enough sleep last night. This is going to really start to hurt when I'm trying to play Wolong. Trust me. It's going to be very annoying. I'm going to be like half asleep trying to play this game. Not good. Not good. But thank you, Tarantula. It's good to see you. Thank you for the support. Alright, I received a $1 tip. All I have to say is to the trolls is that consequences have actions. Well, that's true, but you forgot pimp. You forgot that. You gotta add that for the accentuation and the flair. You need to have some flair to it, right?
Okay. Consequences have actions. Someone should ignoring troll tips or whatever. Phil's reading that a trip to challenging the trolls. What actions have I personally fucking done to Phil other than trying to make a fucking goddamn podcast more bearable? To fucking make it somewhat more entertaining to fucking watch because we're playing a fucking dumbass game of bingo next to it. Phil Burnell, consequences of actions. You know, if consequences do indeed have actions, then Phil Burnell is rightly fucked. He is, you know, God, so he's due for a comeuppance, put it that way. Politically saying, is he okay? Very odd noise. Yeah, it's just his brain shutting down sometimes. Phil saying those fucking weird noises like that.
Actions. Well, that's true, but you forgot pimp.
Yeah, it's just some sort of outdated fucking reference. Dogsplain says, I think what you're missing there is that normally it's said the other way around. I mean, kind of consequences of actions. Actions have consequences. The first way is right, I think. Yeah, actions have consequences. Well, did Dinhead actually say it the wrong way around? Hold on.
Consequences have actions.
He actually fucking said it the wrong fucking way around. I didn't even fucking clock on to that. My brain automatically just fucking turned that around and said actions have consequences have oh my fuck, I missed that. I actually fucking missed that. I completely just fucking, like, my mind trying to fucking put that the right way fucking round, because I know actions have consequences as the way it's fucking meant to be. That's why I fucking started fucking, I for fuck's sake, man. How can I think a whole bunch of people, a lot of us fucking missed that. We all listened to that, and yet most of us didn't take on board what was being said, because our brains just automatically flipped that the right way fucking round.
All I have to say is to the trolls is that consequences have actions. Well, that's true, but you forgot pimp. You forgot that. You gotta add that for the accentuation and the flair. You need to have some flair to it, right? But thank you very much for the tip. Okay, and I got another $1.01 tip from Ray Ayanami. Would you consider doing a watch-along of the end of Evangelion, a great movie with amazing animation? Probably not. It's anime. Anime always gets problems and claims on YouTube, so I doubt I'm doing that. But thank you for the suggestion and for the tip. I actually never saw... I only saw clips of Evangelion or certain episodes. They used to air on Cartoon Network on Adult Swim ages ago. But I always saw out of sequence. I never understood what the hell was going on. I was always incredibly confused. So, a lot of people have said Evangelion is kind of like the David Lynch anime, where it really doesn't even make sense at all. Like, even if you watch the whole series from start to finish, it's still incredibly confusing. It's meant to be. It's supposed to be, like, overly artistic to the point where you just... It's not... It's like open. It's one of those things open to interpretation. Like, you see a David Lynch movie or you watch a David Lynch TV show, and people can have completely different, competing theories on what actually happened because there's no definitive explanation of anything. Like, what was that one that he made that movie? Was it like something Boulevard or something like that, where there's two women but you can't tell if they're the same woman or different women? If the one's just crazy and hallucinating, like it's just Mulholland Drive. That's what it is. Mulholland Drive. Yeah. That's such a weird movie. You can't make heads or tails of what's happening in the movie. It's so, at first, you think you know what's going on, and as the movie progresses, you're like, wait, what just happened? Who's who? Are there really two people? Is it one person? Is it, you can't, you're like so confused, and next thing you know, you're like, I don't even care anymore. You give up. Like, I don't care. Anyway, yeah, so I've heard that Evangelion is kind of like that. It's the same kind of thing where you can watch the whole series and still have no idea what the hell you just watched, so... There you go. All right, guys, we got a little bit of extra time. If anyone would like to ask me a question, please feel free to tag me in the stream chat. Keep in mind, as I've already stated, this is my only stream. There's no other stream. There's this Level 1 podcast, and then there's Wolong, and that's it. No late stream tonight, so it would be good if you guys could support the stream in any way. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance to anyone who supports, since this is my one stream of the day. Okay. Habib Gaming Call of Duty yesterday was atrociously bad. The game, basically, here's what we're noticing, and this is what people are telling me. In Call of Duty, which I didn't realize, Modern Warfare 2, they put in an actual gameplay mechanic. It's just documented. If you're doing better, the game makes you play worse. What does that mean? It means literally if you're playing well, in order to auto-adjust so other people have a chance, your accuracy goes down. So literally last night, I'm playing, and I do like one match, and I'm doing really well. And then I'm sitting there, I'm staring at a hallway, it's just a choke point, one doorway. And all the enemies are running through the door, and I open fire, full auto, into the doorway. My bullets are going straight, there's no way you could miss, and nothing hit the text. And then it says, you instantly died. And I'm like...
I am pressing X to doubt that. I feel very tempted to fucking find this and find for myself and see for myself. But I cannot be arsed enduring Phil's content and trying to fucking find it. I feel like I really want to fucking find this, so I feel like I want to fucking see for myself what the fuck happened. Also, is this a fucking brand new short? No, it's not. Hold on. So he only had one stream of this, I guess. So he's in a hallway, he's in a choke point. Where's Phil camping? Does anyone know when roughly it happens? Does anyone have any idea when it roughly fucking happened? I mean, check this shit out. Oh, was it why wage quit? Was it the reason for him wage quitting? Or rage quitting, whatever? Does the video just end suddenly? Hold on.
I saw him. I knew where he was. I set up. I go to fire. You're just instantly dead. Fuck this game. I'm not playing it no more. It sucks.
And that's it. He quits. He quits right at that fucking point. That was like an immediate fucking quit, because it's like 3 seconds left in the fucking video. And watch.
Alright, guys. Sorry the game sucks. I'm done playing.
And that's it. That's the end of the fucking video. Holy fucking shit, man. Apparently it happened 20 to 30 minutes before he rage quit. So if we go... We're about like one... Basically, around it. So 20 minutes before that would be about here.
Invisible enemy kills me.
I love how we immediately go into a fucking segment of Phil bitching and whining about some invisible enemy killing him. It's like, I'd love to fucking see this moment for myself. Is it a hallway?
Stupid fucking game, man.
Still bitching and whining. Okay, 30 minutes.
Absolutely nothing. Told ya. There's so few areas that are exposed on this.
I think I can understand though why Phil was so pissy about last night. $6 in tips. $6 motherfucking dollars. So yeah, I think that's the real reason why I fucking wanted to rage quit the fucking game. How did he end things? How did he end things? $11. There's why he quit. Another in, $11, and Phil just says,
I saw him, I knew where he was, I set up, I go to fire. You're just instantly dead. Fuck this game. I'm not playing it no more. It sucks. Alright guys, sorry the game sucks. I'm done playing it.
And that's it. That's how it ends. That is how the goddamn thing ended for him. Holy shit. Apparently you need to search for like fucking Phil wage quitting. Like someone put out like Snort Burnell or something, but hold on. Let me try and find it very quickly, guys. I really want to see this for myself. Yeah, the Dutch brother sent him a bottle of gin and a fucking Street Fighter fucking cookbook. It was bizarre. Let me check my fucking subscription feed. Does anyone have it clipped? I really should just fucking get on with the bingo. Like, I'm desperate. I mean, we're so close to a fucking full house and getting that, like, you know, confirmed. And all that shit. I'm desperate for the fucking Ludo as well. Okay, screw it. We're just gonna keep doing bingo.
What? So then we actually watch the kill cam, and the kill cam actually shows these enemies running through all of my bullets. The bullets are going left and right around them, but not hitting them. And they're just walking right through as if they're not there, and then they just open fire on me. I was like... So...
I will be right back. Keep watching, guys. I need the fucking Ludo. I can't help it. I need a push.
And by the way, it's not me making this up. People told me about this last night. They said top players have all said this is some weird thing they've implemented in Modern Warfare 2. Top players don't like it and they actually are pissing on the game. I mean, including people like Dr. Disrespect and others have said the game is terrible. It's competitively bad because they did this. So, I played for about an hour. I probably had 2 good matches and then 2 awful matches, and I just didn't want to play anymore. I was like, it's just not fun. It's not fun to go through that. It's just stupid. I don't want to have a night where it's like, I had a good match, I had a terrible match, that was a waste of my time. I had a good match, I had a terrible match, that was a waste of my time. Why do I want to do that? Why do I want to waste half my night? So I played for 1 hour, I said screw this, and I dropped it, and we did Q&A for an hour. And I was happy to do that. I'd much rather do something that I feel we're all getting some kind of productive enjoyment out of. And Q&A will do that. Playing that shitty game will not. So, that's that. Habib Gaming says, actually, I agree, 2019 was better. And again, 2019 I didn't like, but then again, I didn't really put much effort into trying it, so. I received a $1.25 tip from Spawn Killer. I've come back from the doctor. I have the flu. Yay, lucky me. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear you have the flu. That's not good. I had the flu. Influenza. And it actually got so bad, it turned into pneumonia. And the pneumonia was so bad, alright, this is when I was still at my office job, my helicopter job. Okay, the flu was so bad that I couldn't eat much at all without basically coming back up. So for 2 weeks, I couldn't eat, and I lost over 20 pounds.
Bullshit. I just came back there to hear him fucking talk about losing 20 pounds. Fuck off. The only way Phil's losing 20 pounds is if he's fucking spending it on WWE champions.
In about a 2-week time frame, because I just could not keep food down. Then, I recovered from the flu, and I went back to work, but I went back too early, and working stressed me out, and my body re-stressed, and I got the flu again. So it was...
The body re-stressed. I love these fucking stories. I feel like Phil goes back to the real fucking world. His fucking frail ass body can't handle it and he just shuts down.
Almost completely gone. I went back to work. I got sick again. And I had to stay home from work another week. I actually went back to the doctor, and the doctor said, dude, you went back to work too early. You're sick as a dog again. So I lost 20 pounds, and I lost like a month of work. Thank God I had a lot of sick time saved up, but it was real bad. So I've been there with you. I know the flu. It's funny because today you're like, the flu's common. Everyone said, but when you get it bad, dude, it's horrible. It's not something to just be like, oh, it's a common thing. Nah, it's got to be taken seriously. You can't joke around. You get sick, you got to be taking care of yourself. So, yeah. This person's name is Anal Yard. Your name is actually Anal Yard. Anal Yard did a super chat and says, good luck with Wolong. Thank you very much. Habib Gaming says, I've almost finished Wolong and I'm trying to finish it. Maybe I'll finish tomorrow. Good for you. Hey, Anal Yard. It's an interesting name, my friend. No, Chris Saturn, I'm sorry, no sleepovers. Jax Gaming says, does this mean you're not going back to Modern Warfare 2? I have no plans to. Like, it was so, again, if you're trying to have fun, you're trying to entertain an audience, and literally you can't control that. You know, it's not like I'm playing badly. My bullets just don't affect anyone. It's like, why put yourself through that? You're not going to enjoy. You're just going to get frustrated. You're just going to waste time. I'd much rather do anything else than sit there and frustrate myself all night, and then no one has a good enjoyment. So maybe I won't go back to Modern Warfare 2. I don't know. I don't see the point. I really think Season 2 completely screwed the game up. Like, they really messed their own game up, and they don't really care because they feel the only people who are sticking around who are going to spend more money on the game are the tryhards, right? People who are absolutely trying to have the best loadout, the absolute best gameplay. They're not, not casual. The casuals are done. The casuals played the game for a month or two, moved on. But now only the tryhards are left, so they're catering to the tryhards. Sadly, I'm not a tryhard. I'm a casual. So I'm not really enjoying any of the changes they made, so I don't really care. Dark Gullbox says, are we deciding Wolong fate at the end of the stream? I mean, yeah. Here, again, I'll reiterate. I'll say it again, because I said it at the beginning of the stream, but a lot of people weren't here. I don't like Wolong. If it were up to me, I'd drop it right now and do something different. But I have a viewer base that are demanding I continue to play it. They say, no, it's fun to see you struggle and strive and persevere through a tough game. You don't play tough games often. Please keep playing Wolong. So the buy-in we have here is I'll keep playing it as long as you guys show up, engage, and support the Wolong streams. Especially today, it's my only stream. I don't have a late stream today. So if this stream gets good views, good engagement of those viewers, and good support, I will continue to play Wolong later in the week on Tuesday. If this stream is a flop and is slow and people are disengaged, not paying attention to the game, not talking to me, not supporting the stream, I'm not playing this game again. I'd rather do anything else. I'd rather pick my ass for 2 hours than play this game. You understand? So let's see what happens. No, I'm only halfway through. So we're like, oh, you're almost done with it, right? No, I've only beaten 8 stages. The game has 16 stages, and apparently you're required to grind in side missions to beat the game or else you're under level. Wait. Okay. Habib Gaming says, are you actually going to play Elden Ring New Game Plus? Let's go. I mean, it's an option. The way I see it, my audience is torn between Metroid Prime Remaster or Elden Ring New Game Plus run. It seems like either there's 2 schools of thought and each one is valid. And there's people over here that want to see this one and are ready to show up and support it. And there's people over here who want to see this one and they're ready to show up and engage and support it, So I don't know if there's really a right or wrong answer if we drop Wolong to what should be next. I actually don't know. I think either one would do pretty well. So I'm sorry you had the flu last week, Arkham. I'm glad to hear you recovered. Ooh. Even my neck is messed up today. Like, because I didn't get enough sleep, my neck feels all like strained and tight and yucky. Hate that. Nico says, play one when you're done with Wolong, one when you're done with Hogwarts. Well, yes and no. But remember, coming up, we have Resident Evil 4 Remake, and I'm playing that on hard difficulty, and that's going to be a game everyone's going to want to see, and it's probably going to take a while to beat because I'm playing it on hard, okay? That's on the 24th. So you're talking in just a little over a week, we got another high-profile new release. So one of the games that I beat in the next week to 2 weeks is going to be replaced by Resident Evil 4. The other one probably will be one of those games. So those will be the games I juggle for a bit, and then we see what happens in April. Oh my god, excuse me. Oh, so gassy today. I received a $1.25 tip from someone who says, fist me, Phil, hi. That's absolutely disgusting. I will not do that. Do not say gross things like that to me, because you offend me, and I'm very upset with you. But I am thankful for your tip, so thank you for the tip. But don't say nasty things to me like that. It's very upsetting. Okay. Shit, see, I'm yawning. Why am I yawning? Because I lost sleep. I have coffee in me, but I lost sleep. And now I'm yawning and shit. And now I gotta try to stay active and awake for fucking Wolong. It's like, oh my god, today's gonna be a nightmare. I hope stage 9 and 10 and Wolong aren't that hard. Because it's gonna be tough for me to maintain concentration when I don't have enough sleep because of this stupid daylight saving time bullshit. Oh, no, I've never been to the Great Lakes. Maybe on a rare occasion, maybe I should have a second coffee. Like, I usually don't do that. I usually don't have 2 coffees for a stream, but maybe I need one. I might. If I'm playing Wolong, I might need a second coffee, man. Carl de Judy says, balancing Elden Ring with Oblivion.
Oh, wait a second. Phil said fucking apparently.
I hope stage 9 and 10 in Wolong aren't that hard. Because it's going to be tough for me to maintain concentration when I don't have enough sleep because of this stupid daylight saving time bullshit.
When did I say it? When did I say it?
I have coffee in me, but I lost sleep. And now I'm yawning and shit. And now I gotta try to stay active and awake for fucking Wolong. It's like...
Oh, okay. He said it. Okay, full house, bingo, we win. We win. We have 2 free spaces anyway. We win. Bingo is 1. We have a full house. Fucking hooray. Don't even have to worry about the rest of the fucking stream. Let's go live and see how Phil's doing.
Yes, I got the whole set.
Phil's at $42. Fucking hooray for that. And he's also got a giant wrestle fucking helmet. Apparently a big fucking deal for that. Anyway, fucking go. Right. There's a fucking future thumbnail. Right. Okay. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. This bit's always fucking strenuous. This bit's always fucking a bit annoying to fucking handle. Hold on. Bear with me while we try and get the list of bingo people. Oops, that's not the right thing. Let me close that. Shit, what happened just there? Okay, hold on, 2 things. List of... Okay, here we go. Bear with me. Hold on, this is not the most organised fucking way to do it. A little bit distracted by real life stuff going on, so I'm trying to kind of get this finished as soon as possible because something's come up. But I don't want to deny you guys, victory. So just bear with me here. I don't know why I'm sure. You know what? I'm just going to spin the wheel. I'm going to show you guys the wheel. All your names are on here. You know what I mean? You're all here. At least I hope you're all here. I'm just going to spin the fucking wheel. I'm a wee bit short in time, a wee bit pressure time. But, something's come up. Just I'm going to put it that way. So I really need to fucking end the stream very soon. I'm just going to spin the wheel and whoever it lands on, congratulations, you win. Shallow Sparkle. Shallow Sparkle. Does Shallow Sparkle exist anywhere in this chat? Are they here today? Does anyone know who they are? The name rings a vague bell, I believe. I don't know if I'm just imagining things, but I feel like it rings a vague bell. Shallow Sparkle. Do you exist anywhere in some capacity? I might just have to fucking... Here's what I'm going to fucking do regarding this, okay? Yeah, as Shallow Sparkle, I'll give them a week. Like I did last time, I'm gonna give them a week to let me know, because they've won.
Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money.
Thank you to Weeb for subscribing to the channel. Shallow Sparkle won. Spun the wheel, landed in their name. That's the way it goes. So I'm gonna give them a whole week to let me know if they are an actual viewer, but they might not be here today, but they'll be here tomorrow, for example. We need to see. Oh, for fuck's sake, Profit and his goddamn sex fucking bots. Hey, users on the channel, there you go. Anyway. So, guys, Shallow Sparkle won, and I'll make a wee community post to say, Shallow Sparkle, please get in touch with me to claim your prize or bingo, and we'll get that sorted. So fuck it. So I don't want to re-roll because that's unfair for Shallow Sparkle, So yeah, okay. I'm going to wrap things up, guys. Thank you very much for being here, and I'm going to end things how I always end things. I'm going to play Notorious P.I.G. made by Pixar Animations. Great wee fucking tune. Notorious P.I.G. contributions. Brilliant wee tune. Thank you very much for being here. Sorry for the kind of abrupt ending, but, just, real life. Sometimes fucking comes calling, and I don't want to bore you with details, but yeah. I'll hopefully be here tomorrow for some more bingo, and if I can't be, I'll let you know. But thanks again, guys. Enjoy this amazing wee video made by Pixar Animations. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll catch you all later, guys. Peace out. It would help if I unmuted it. There we go.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory.
Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone.